start recording. That is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And welcome, everybody, to another episode of Rocks Full Everyone Dice. I'm here with the Ember family. This is episode 7. What happened last time?
So previously on episode 6, we found a secret room and with a bookshelf that opened up into another room. And in true Azula fashion, she just opens the door and is greeted with a unhappy leonine figure who we find out to be Richard de Amberville. Richard blah 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 Lion de Amberville, because his name is really long. And he is unimpressed by her lack of manners and tells her to come back when the sun is up. So we decide to leave and go back up to a room where we can maybe take a rest for a bit. But in doing so, we go back into the hallway where the Exonerable shows up. And we bravely run away after the Exonerable kills Azula temporarily. And Sebastian has the clever idea to send the Exonerable to Richard. So then we hide away for a little bit. Back up in room 14. We end up taking a short rest. And then we try and stealth our way back down to talk to Richard as the sun comes up at about 6:05 a.m. But Azula, again, being as graceful and delicate as she is, runs into a servant carrying a tray, and it makes the most noise that anyone could ever possibly have. So there's definitely... What?
She Pippined.
Yeah, she Pippined so hard. Yep, very, very hard. I mean, the whole, plate spinning and everything. So we do go down, we talk to Richard. He thinks he should be head of the family. There apparently are separate factions with the family. He rules the east side. We're on the west. He's not sure. No, we're on the east side.
This is the west wing.
Okay. Because the east wing. And he is not forthcoming with who currently rules the central or east wing then. He suggests we bend the knee strongly, but we don't. But he does tell us about the funeral that is in the Forest of Doom, outside of the Forest of Doom, at 8 a.m. So we decide that we are going to go exploring because we know that the big conservatory in the center is currently a safe-ish zone from anything that Richard controls. And so we decided to go back upstairs to the second floor. And we go into room 19, which is covered in flowers. And we spend some time talking about flowers, talking to the flowers, eventually solving the puzzle of the flowers by basically making icicles on the ceiling and letting them water the flowers over time. And we get a staff of flowers, which at the end of last game, no one had. I know we kind of ended it a bit quickly, so I just equipped it to myself. Does anybody else want this staff of flowers? It makes the one flower, and it is the kind that we saw in the room, which is the intelligence of 4 flowers that will eat bodies over time. Okay.
I don't need it.
They give it to eat. You probably should keep it.
Okay, I'll hold on to it. At this point, it is 6:30 a.m. after we essentially close the door on room 19.
Okay. Sorry about... Oh, you're done? Okay, good. I was just writing down some stuff. Cool. All right, well, you guys are currently just outside the hallway. You've closed the door to the room of flowers. What do you do, Cersei?
Oh, we also know that across the hall is a stone man. And based off some of the hints and clues from the flowers, it could be something that turns people into stone. So
Didn't they say that it was
a man with horns.
The man with horns is walking around the hall Yep.
At night.
at night,
Yeah.
specifically at night. We do have an hour and a half left of time before we want to be down there, but we did discuss that we want to be to the funeral 30 minutes early to see who attends. So we really only have an hour more of exploring. So, in character, Azula, after the door is closed, she'll look around. She'll look at the pretty staff in her hands. She'll smell the tip because it has a little flower on it. This is nice, and she like shoves it in your nose. And then, so do we think it's a gargoyle in the next door, like over here?
Yes.
So how do you just want everybody stand on the side? We open the door, nobody look in, and see what happens, what comes out.
We can do that.
Okay.
I could check to see if it's magical.
I mean, yeah, if you want to,
That's some kind of magical construct.
but do you need to see it first? So we still have to open the door.
I can maintain the spell after I've cast it, but it's going to take me 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think everybody just press up against the wall, and then one person, without looking, open the door, fling it open, and get back on the other side of the wall and wait and see what comes out.
So if it comes out and can petrify us, by looking at it, we're still in the same amount of trouble as we live in the room.
But if we see it come out, it doesn't know where we're at. It's gonna be looking straight ahead.
So you're assuming it has to look at us, not we don't have to look at it.
I am making that assumption. Hold, please. It may turn around, but at least we might have a moment. Most things that turn us to stone, I think, has to see us too.
From
If it moonwalks out of this room,
From what description-
Ray, say that one more time.
If it moonwalks out of the room, looks at us in the process of doing so, I'm going to be very upset.
Okay, you close your eyes. I'll watch. I'll tell you when it's safe.
No.
from the description I have so far, can I make a knowledge check
What?
On
on what
what?
that could be?
What the stone creature in there could be?
That could turn people to stone.
Yeah. Make a general. Choose whether you're going to do an Arcana or a Nature check.
I'll do Arcana because I don't have nature as a.
And we specifically know that there was a man in another room who was turned to stone. And there's an ugly face on the other side of the door looking out. That's what the caller said.
Okay.
And some other details, too. He was a sad man.
So an 18.
18. Things that can turn people to stone. Common is an arcane spell called petrification. That is a very common way through arcane means. Additionally, some stone golems created have been known to be able to bestow the stone curse of petrification. Additionally, with Arcana, you would know several. It's a common trap. I wouldn't say common. It's a common high-level trap to petrify the person that tries to come in. That way, you can later unpetrify them away without permanently killing.
Yeah.
You do know, and within 18, I'll give you as well. You know, most common forms of arcane petrification become permanent after a certain amount of time and are irreversible. So there's always kind of like a window. That's what you get on our Arcana with 18. But obviously, nature would give you like natural animals, the natural creatures that possess the ability. But from arcane means, that's what you get.
From an arcane means, it could be a stone golem with the ability to cast petrification. Which means it would probably at least have to see you to cast it upon you, instead of you just looking at it.
So,
Unless it was a trap, and it's not actually that thing that's casting it.
well, if it's a trap, then supposedly the guy that's in there, the sad guy, already tripped it.
It could probably be tripped more than once. It may be some kind of ward.
Okay. Well, how about this? Everybody, let's go with my plan. Everybody press against the wall, and Uzula is right next to the door. She's got her hand on the handle. She's like, let's do this.
Before you cast it, how thick are these doors? Are most of these doors?
Or you're asking that also, Justine.
I was going to say, before you do that, could we maybe, I don't know, check it for a trap? Like, I know it's all like, if I die, it's in the benefit of the family right now, but maybe.
Oh, no, I'm living.
Oh, I think it's not in the benefit of the family if I die. I'm a delight.
I'm going to laugh.
Absolutely.
So,
Zero argument. Which is why I'm suggesting that we check it before we open it.
Oh, no, yeah, that's a great idea. Go ahead. I'll wait.
Justine, go ahead and roll me an investigation check for the trap. Skylar, you had a question about
how thick are the doors
your
here?
proficient in masonry tools.
No,
18.
but from the other doors I've seen.
I'm going to give me an intelligence.
Okay.
Because you are not a proficient mason. So.
1-5.
Okay. 15.
Oh, I do have proficiency in carpenter's tools.
Carpenter's tools. Okay, that helps. With carpenter's tools, I'll give you an automatic. You think they're probably about because this is a keep,
Yeah.
right? Well, this is like a chateau keep.
Yeah.
So you think they are probably like a solid, like these are thick walls.
So too thick to use arcane sight through.
Yeah.
Also,
this is a wizard's. You wouldn't be surprised.
I figured.
You wouldn't be surprised if there was like lead in these walls.
Yeah.
In all fairness, shit got weird here.
That's true. Also,
Like-
it's weird.
Shit got weird.
Justine with a 15. You do notice that it's not trapped, but at the bottom there's a small piece of tape across the
Okay.
front
Okay.
to denote if the seal is
The doors.
open.
If the door's been open. So not trapped, but definitely marked as like being sealed. Like there's a like
And with that same check, you look across from the door across from you. You
Mhm.
just went through. There's also a seal on that door as well. That has been broken.
so both of these doors actually have that same kind of seal. They, Yeah.
Flower door? Flower door?
the one across the hall, is that the flower door?
Yeah.
I thought it was Richard's door. I'm behind.
Oh, Richard's on the floor below.
Okay.
We went back upstairs to finish looking
Right.
around.
So yes, the flower door was also marked like this with this.
And-
I mean, we might be able to fix it, I guess.
Is
We can
this
try.
is the seal on this door broken?
Not yet.
Not yet. Can you remove it without breaking it?
I can try.
Since you already got the 15, Justine, and your character is given your character's background, I'll say without a check, your character can do that.
Okay. Can I fix the seal across the way?
Make a check on that one. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Do I notice, you're saying you're doing this, right?
Yes, that's a big old whopping 26.
Damn.
Yes, you are able to definitely fix it in a way
Okay.
where it is broken, but you'd have to really look at it. Like you kind of got the tape, and you kind of like put it over itself, and you're able to put it over just right, and you're able to find
Right,
it.
line it up.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so I fixed this door, and I can get us through this door without the tape being broken, but we're going to have to look because it looks like somebody has been through here and is marking doors.
Okay. So it's not trapped. You took off the seal.
Yeah.
Uzula presses back against the wall, full on crunk style, just about to do her own theme song, and puts her hand on the doorknob. Are you ready?
Wait.
Oh, wait.
I'm pulling up the crossbow, but I'm also going to ask Hervé real quickly. Hervé, do you remember anybody living here who can turn people to stone by looking at them?
Oh well. Oh wait.
Oh
wait.
no, Hervé's the sword. Never
Yeah,
mind.
Hervé's sword.
Sorry.
Hervé's a sword, yeah.
I thought it was a-
I'm not a wizard, but I would suspect Hervé has a. He's British. No, he is. Does he have British or does he have a French accent?
He has a British because everyone in the family has French. You were trying to
Yes. Oh yes.
That's what I was assuming you were doing because you've been British all this time.
Yeah, well, yeah, because British because he is also he's not from Paloris. He are traditionally from a Falorian family. He's from a Artholian family. They have that.
Cartholians are British.
Yeah, kind of slightly British, right? You can go Cockney. I try to give it like a range there. I haven't. Well, you haven't gone to that area. Anyway. Oh yes. To be honest, they're all spellcasters. We suspect they can turn people into newts and stone, and have cauldrons. My knowledge of the arcane is lacking, though this new form grants me sight beyond sight, which is quite strange.
And then slide it back in the scabbard. Pull out the crossbow. Stand back.
When you talk to Hervé, are you like looking at the sword or are you just holding the sword?
I am usually holding the sword. He talks out loud, but he listens in his head.
Right. I'm just. Uzula would react if you're not specifically looking at the sword. She's gonna say you're welcome.
And he'll look at her and say, nothing.
Oh, okay. She doesn't quite grasp that you're talking to a sword.
So who's
Right, because you're just kind of like, are you talking to me?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it.
Oh, right, one-sided conversation.
Because she is not a smart person. So if you're talking like in the general vicinity and nobody else is answering, she thinks that's rude. So
Okay.
you're welcome.
So who's opening up the door?
Uzula's got her hit. Okay, so again, she's not looking in the door.
Okay.
The goal, Tony, is to twist the knob, push it open, and do this.
Okay.
So she's not looking in,
So no one's looking in the door. Okay.
but that's what she's doing. And
Okay.
she recommended everybody else get against the wall.
Okay.
I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, I'm standing off to the side. I'm
Off to the side. Is anybody standing in front of the door, or are you all off to the side?
I'm off to the side.
Okay.
I am off to the side.
You, after the tape is removed in such a way that you can put it back on later, Justine's character, you twist the knob and push open the door.
I quickly move my hand away.
Quickly move your hand
I
away.
don't want them to see me.
As the door kind of like, just it's just you did it quickly, the door will like briefly like
Right.
bumps against something as it almost fully opens.
Right.
The silence hangs in the air for a pregnant moment. And you're greeted by nothing. No noise. Quiet hallway.
She looks at the party. Like she whisper pantomimes like I'm gonna look. And so she slowly like does that peek.
Okay.
Like one eye around
The one eye peek?
yeah. The one eye like she doesn't want to look, but she wants to look, you know?
Okay. Okay.
Do you want to I don't know, stealth roll or performance
Yeah,
or
you know what?
something?
Roll me a stealth roll to stealthily look around the
She's trying to
corner.
peek without being seen.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
Tony,
Yeah.
while she's doing that, the crossbow goes down. He pulls the sword out.
Okay.
He's against the wall, too.
Mm-hmm.
And he leans the sword around the corner. Because the sword can see.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
So
There we go. 12. Okay.
12.
So you peek low around the corner, and
Yeah.
Ray, your character pokes the sword around the corner. And
Where the
Hervé,
eyes are. I'm still confused where the eyes are. They're not in the hilt, they're on the blade.
they're on the blade. The hilts, the eyes are on the blade at the very tip on either side.
Fantastic. So I can just put the zipper up, just the tip around the corner. That's so important.
just
Okay.
The tip.
It's never just the tip.
Starts with the tip. You put it in the room, just the tip.
Okay. Hervé will also give you the description. He'll be whispering it at you. I'll do it in his voice. Oh, of course. A small, tidy room bearing a bed, wardrobe, and table and chair occupies this space. An exquisite statue of a man dressed in servant's livery stands in the center of the room, facing a mirror on the wall. The statue is depicted straightening its garments as if caught in the middle of morning grooming. Oh, I know this, sir. This is the chateau's head valet. Borson. Oh, poor Borson. Looks like he's been, well, either someone has really gone to lengths to make a very lifelike statue of this man, or I'm going to go out on a limb here, as I've been turned into a sword, someone has turned him to stone. That's what you hear, and obviously you see that.
Thank you.
Do you tell us his name?
You'll hear, because you were listening for what I'm saying, right?
Right.
You'll hear Orson. Thank you, Hervé. And keep the sword out, put the crossbow up, take the bolt out.
I'm Muzila, and I think he's boring. I don't know if he's Borg's son, but he's boring.
This is Hervé. He holds the sword.
Oh, right. Sure, you talk to your sword. It's not weird at all.
I do. Not weird at all.
It's not weird at all. So she looks back to the room. Any movement or anything in there that she can see? Do you want any other search or investigation or anything?
You know what? Roll me a investigation check since you're looking in the room.
She's looking in the room with a 14.
14.
Midway to
There is no movement in the room. You do notice that the only thing of note in this room that appears to be outside of himself is there's currently a ledger book, a book that is open, and there is a long dried pen, quill, and a dipped over inkwell beside it, as if that has been disturbed. With 14, you will notice that the floor here is relatively undisturbed, except for large imprints in the carpet that seem to have stuck, like something that was too heavy walked in this room. Of hooved feet just walked around this room and then out.
based off, I mean, she's probably been around carpets. You're a vendor, and so any idea on how long those imprints have been there? Trying to determine, like,
With a 14, within a couple days, because eventually
A couple
those are
days.
just light now.
right, and that's kind of what she's thinking as
Yeah.
well.
It's recent.
Okay.
It's recent.
Okay, within a couple of days, she'll kind of whisper that back to the group.
Hoof prints.
And she'll peek around her whole head. Is Borson looking at? You said he's looking at the mirror. He's not looking at the ledger.
Looking at the mirror as if he's straight in the middle of straightening out his clothes.
Is it dark in there?
It is dark in here. You do have dark vision, and the morning light is starting to come in through the window.
Mm-hmm.
The window is half open.
Okay.
As if somebody had walked up in the morning and kind of opened it up a little bit.
She will have a firebolt ready in her hand just to get the light,
Okay.
and she will lean back, firebolt ready to go in hand, and just put her hand, like, not in the room, but, like, if this is the door, it's, like, here.
Okay. Hand extends slowly through the door frame.
Not in the room, like, in front of the door frame.
In front of
the door
room.
frame. Yeah.
Okay.
She's scared to go in the room.
It's
She don't
fine.
want to get turned to stone.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. You linger outside the door.
Yeah. Yeah.
burning, flickering light that flickers against the mirror, against the stone figure, but nothing of note yet.
Looks back at you. Nobody says anything, so she turns around and goes in.
You walk in.
It's like having your own bipedal canary in a cage for the mind.
She's probably used to, as a kid, her brother pushing her in the room, so she's just like, I'll go, it's fine.
Leslie, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I swear, if I'm ever saying something that's offensive, but character, she just wants to keep going. All right, just let her keep going.
Oh no, that's absolutely what she's doing. She's like, no, we have this to explore. We got time. It's fine.
You walk boldly in the room. As you do, a Constitution saving throw you do not have to make,
Oh,
as you are perfectly fine. This room has a nice, thick, plush carpet. Same things I've described. A man frozen in stone, staring at himself mid-grooming, and a open ledger book on the table with a spilt inkwell beside it.
she could go get the book.
Okay.
Can I see into the room?
Oh yeah, you can.
Is the mirror facing the door?
Yes, it is. It's in the corner, facing the door.
I might hypothesize.
Mhm.
I think maybe Orson was his name.
Mhm.
Orson.
Was grooming himself or getting ready or something. Something entered the room from the door, was reflected in the mirror, and he was turned to stone.
Oh.
That's
So you think something caught him in the mirror?
Your character, like an epiphany, that feels right. That feels right. And then you're looking at those hoof prints. And the angle in which the footprints enter the room is too in line with the mirror.
Nice.
You have the book?
Uh,
Do you give it a read or
I attempt to give it a read.
Constitution saving throw you do not have to make.
What do you ask?
Wow.
I was like, I'm ready to go. Let's do this. It's not the
Okay.
best. Actually, it is whatever.
This book appears to be a duty roster. You discover a note made by the head valet in it, most recently written by him. It says, "See to tidying of secret room between the eastern storage rooms. Bring silver polish." See to tidying of secret room between the eastern storage rooms. Bring silver polish.
Ah, okay. Yep, I know exactly which one that room that is now.
The eastern rooms?
We're in the eastern rooms.
No, we're not. We're in the northern rooms. Remember how the map is filtered.
This is
East is
the,
down.
but this is the east wing.
This is the west wing.
West
It's the
wing.
left wing.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I keep
The map is 90-degree turn.
Right.
So east is actually down on our map. So
South on our map, yeah. Oh, okay.
Is there silver polish in this room? Like, does it look like he's got?
There is some silver polish in this room.
Take it.
It's actually right on the desk as well.
I take this for later.
Yeah.
Okay. Add silver polish to your a note on your inventory. Okay. You guys have discovered room 19. I will give it to you. You have discovered everything there is to discover in this room. Or room 18.
Well, this was room 8. Okay.
Yeah, this is room 18. I'll mark that on the map.
Well, I need to.
Nobody here would have to have knowledge of nature, right?
Yeah, I was going to ask that same question as to what creature might do petrification through reflection.
It's definitely a proficiency in nature check.
Right.
For that one.
Yeah. No, out of character. I'm pretty sure I know.
Well, yeah.
No, my character has
Player
no
knowledge
idea.
out of character. is much more
Players, I know what this is, but
all the hints
Zila.
are there, and I'm like,
Zilla has no clue.
I don't want to fight this thing.
All right, yeah. So we show me the map.
Well, we know I don't run them correctly, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Right in here.
Okay, so Uzula is gonna close the door unless anybody else wants to do anything in this room.
No.
Okay, close the door. Look at Tamir. Are you okay putting the thingy back?
Yes.
Okay. No check. You're able to put it back.
And then
Go south
this next
to that
door,
next room
yeah,
down.
'cause this she assumes is gonna go to the hall. So
Yeah.
Tony, the room on the map that's south. I know that's not south, but like
Yeah, the
Or
east.
That's
Right.
east.
right,
east
the
is-
room below.
So this one?
Correct, below the flower room. That's where Uzula is going.
Okay. So you head out, you turn around the corner.
Correct.
Before we go in,
Oh,
give it a listen.
I was gonna look at other things too.
Sure you were.
I was gonna look at the doorknob. We looked at the doorknob on the other room before we did it. We did look last time. At the doorknob to the stone guy room. So she looks at the doorknob. She's looking for the clockwork on the doorknob.
This one does not. It does. It is beautifully done. There is a lot of livery on the doorknob. Right? Like it's got like
Filigree.
filigree on the doorknob. It indentates out. It's nice little swirly design. Looks fancier, right? So this, you notice that the more fancy rooms that aren't servants' rooms have fancy doorknobs. This one has a very fancy doorknob.
Okay. She'll look at Tamir. This one's fancy.
You do notice that there is tape below this doorknob, now that has been pointed out, and this tape is broke.
This tape is broken. Okay. So somebody's been in here.
Do we still want to go in? Do you want to do the thing?
I'm going to listen at the door.
Give me a perception check.
You? That's an 8.
An 8. It's difficult to hear. The room has a very strong seal on it, and there's just the door is very thick. It's very unforgiving when it comes to noise. It's
I'm just going to sit here for a couple of minutes and see if I can shuffling or anything being knocked over or
How long are you willing to take? I will say that an 8
Just a
will be
couple of-
successful after a certain amount of time. I'm noting that in my brain. Okay, so what
Okay.
number do you?
yeah, it's just a couple of minutes. I don't want to stand here for an hour and listen.
After a couple minutes, nothing.
Okay. I'm not hearing anything.
While she's listening, Uzula's going to reach down to Jimothy and say, Jimothy, what turns people to stone? Or do you know what turns people to stone?
Click.
1 for yes, 2 for no. Shit. Okay. Was it your mom?
Click. Click.
Is it a monster? I don't know. He's a puppet.
Mom turns people to stone.
You don't know. His mom may have turned him into a puppet.
It's not what
Click.
we-
Click.
not
Click.
fun.
3 clicks.
I don't know.
So, a few minutes have passed. What do you guys do?
Do you want me to open it? Or do you want to open it?
I'll open it.
Okay.
Check it for traps.
Okay. Yeah. Keeping that same investigation as before, you do not detect any traps on this door.
Okay. Okay.
And you can tell from your investigation of the doorknob is not dusty. This door has been used often.
Okay. So it looks like this is a popular room.
So there's a party inside?
No, just the door's been open and closed a lot.
Oh, so we should be fine.
You can hope there's not a party inside. Or we can,
We could be the party inside.
yeah.
Go ahead and make. So you guys open up the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Who opens up the door specifically?
Okay, were you?
I will open the door and move out of the way.
You open the door and move out of the way. Who's looking in? I just need to know who I'm describing. this
Oh,
to.
sure, me.
Okay.
I have no thoughts between those eyes.
Okay. So, this is what
Room.
Vetter. No, wait, you're not Vetter. You're
Ursula?
Ursula sees. A half dozen stuffed chairs rest near the entrance of this lavishly decorated chamber. Beyond them, in the rear of the room, is a rectangular table flanked by high-backed chairs. Dishes and silverware rest atop a crimson tablecloth, and a covered silver serving dish sits in the center of the table. 5 well-dressed men and women are sitting down to a meal. Their clothing is antiquated, but in good condition. All wear makeup, their faces as white as powdered wigs, and their lips crimson with paint. So in the French style, you know, like the French, I don't know what you call the French version of a geisha. What is that called? That's posh,
Posh? Posh? But that's not. That's just
not
the
it.
standard.
Oh,
You're talking just standard classic French.
yeah, like 1700s.
Yeah.
King Louis.
Yeah, the aristocracy wore
They're-
yeah.
They're wearing white powdered wigs. One of the women pulls out a fan and starts fluttering it across her face. And she says, "Oh my!" In Carthalian. "Oh my!"
In Carthalian, when she says that, oh hi.
"What brings you to our banquet? Please come, have a seat."
Uziel looks back at the group and then walks in.
Okay. You walk in. One of the other men stands up, extends with his hand, and grabs and pulls out a chair for you. "Of course, madame. Please have a seat. We're about to start serving again. One of the servants is bound to bring us the daily meal.
Oh, sure. We actually don't want to disturb you. We're kind of just we're
Nope.
not that long.
No disturbing. No disturbing. Wine? We haven't had guests here in quite some time, and we've been kind of stuck in this area ever since the incident."
The incident.
"Oh, of course. Please, sit with us. Spill some tea."
Well, can you tell me what the T is on the incident?
It
Incident?
means gossip.
No,
Oh.
she understood. She's asking what the incident was. She wants the incident on the incident.
Yeah, your pants. I love this. Here, a gold piece.
Oh, thanks.
He hands you a gold piece. Please, have a seat. The rest of your friends, Neridrorians, I see, and a couple colorful humans, and you two gentlemen, it's good to see you. Do I know you, sir? He looks directly at Sebastian.
Does Sebastian know? I've already asked. Do I know any of these 5?
Roll me a history check, right? History of, like your knowledge of, like,
Sure.
the local area.
18.
18. This is Lord Pumpeldingle. He has been missing for the last 5 years. You know that he had business commonly. He's a merchant from Woodicore.
Lord Pompernickel.
Oh, yes. Of course, you know me. Your face is familiar, but
No, Sebastian Fitzamber.
it's Amber.
He
Yes.
switches back to his royal language. The way he normally sounds when he's not sounding like catfish.
But I haven't had proper company in a while, and one of the Amber coming to meet with us. This has been quite some time. We've been fearful to leave the room of the dangers in the hall. Please, 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 leave the hall. There are far too many dangers in the hall, and I dread the door being open any longer.
I'll go into the room.
It-
Sebastian doesn't see a reason not to.
Yes, we'll enter.
Is that what happened for the incident?
The institute. No. Does everyone enter, or is anyone lavishing outside?
I think I'm going to stay outside by the door and try to keep the door open because I'm not sure that they're not stuck because the door closed behind me.
Of course, if you wish to stay there, madame, please let us know when one of the they weren't Gazetarians, but now they are. Yeah, it was mercenary force came in here. It was very strange. Anyway, of course, please, you can stay outside the door. That's fine. Of course, my wife will serve you tea if you would like. And your character?
I'm kind of looking at the rest of you, trying to pick up any clues.
Okay.
Uzel is gonna look at you and be like, "Tea."
Okay. Uzula's like tea, and you're watching the other players. Okay. Let me know if you come to the. Raise your hand if you're coming to the table. I just need to know who is where. Table. Your character is in the hall.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Hall. You two are in the hall, dude. Okay. Well, that's fine. Stay in the hall. Up to you. Not me to command you. It is not my house. My house. I'm not your host. But I am willing to host you. Ah. Yes. Perhaps my wife can explain. I'm quite parched. He starts pouring wine, tea. Do you have a preference? Wine, tea. A tea person? Tea. Tea for you, good Lord Amber.
Wine.
A wine drinker, of course. Dinner wine fine with you?
Of course.
Of course.
I appreciate the hospitality.
We have a nice fine blood red wine. Of course, that, and of course your ladyship and your lordship. I'm not bequeathing titles, I apologize. It's always easier to apologize than to mismatch.
I think they're good.
I'm fine, thank you.
good.
Well, you need to wet your whistle, please. Give us a toot. Of course. As he starts pouring each of you some tea and yourself some nice scarlet wine, he'll freshly pop one and he'll pour it in there. As it does, he sits down there and let me take a look.
What's up?
Feel free to talk amongst yourselves for a second.
Do I get any sense of these?
You gonna do an insight check?
If you would like to do the insight check for the group, go ahead and make me an insight check.
Sure.
Tristan stepped away for just a second.
Okay.
Just letting you know, she's in the hallway anyway, so.
Yeah.
I think she got thirsty. I think she went for tea. Honestly, I think she went for tea.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. I rolled an 18, and do I?
You should have insight. Yep.
I have a 14 passive wisdom.
In your skills.
You
it
just
should
said
have-
your skill. I believe you have a 4 for that. So
Your wisdom.
22. On an insight, their demeanor. These people, like a used car salesman, right? He's trying to sell you something. You feel a strong ulterior motive from this, right? You're getting the used car salesman look too much. as you notice around, his eyes dart from person to person as he talks, and his canter's too quick, too excited. Not excited for guests, just excited. That piques your interest. He serves you both tea and Sebastian wine. Do you drink?
No, I'm waiting to hear the tea before I drink the tea.
Of course.
Yeah. So,
I will
So-
not drink alone because this is rude.
Yeah. Sebastian, you get to make an investigation check because your passive meets the requirement of allowing
I love when I hear that. Investigation then?
investigation.
All right, with expertise. Yay. I'll take a 25.
25. As you sit down and he's poured you wine, he sits down. I will interrupt my description at one point and I will give you something. And
Okay.
the woman says, "Oh, yes. Well, we were sitting here waiting as we should for one of the lords of Amber to meet with us on a trade agreement. I myself was going to tea with Claudia in the afternoon when the wave of energy hit the entire place. It was dreadful. It was, we have been stuck on this estate for quite some time. We've tried leaving at one point, but sadly, those that were caught in this wave of energy, we always find our way back to the room in which we were cursed upon. Can't believe. Hopefully you'll be able to. Yes, hopefully you'll be able to. It says, but until then, please drink your tea. Anyway, the hobgoblin servants will actually replace the other servants. The hobgoblins came to raid this place. Instead, they went crazy as well.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it was funny. They crossed swords with some of the members of the Amber State and then became servants, brainwashed.
So as she's talking about that, Uzla's gonna make like the gesture like she's gonna drink the tea, but as she says brainwash, she goes, "No." Does not drink the tea.
Okay.
But she's making the like the gesture.
Okay. As Uzo,
Tony?
yeah.
Since I've worked in a bar all my life, does this tea look right? Does this wine look right?
That's what I'm about to get you. As you're
Okay. What's that?
as you're looking around and you're swishing your wine around, you notice white bits in it. Pieces of powder that hadn't truly been finished yet. These drinks have been roofied.
Yeah.
Additionally, you start looking up and giving them a closer look. The makeup is very thick on their face, but he's wearing glass contact lenses. His eyes look a little too white on the outside. His teeth, when he speaks, he's keeping his lips together a little bit too much, but you're starting to catch fangs. Are you proficient with Arcana or religion, actually? A religion. Are you proficient in religion?
I am proficient in religion.
Go ahead and make me a roll. Actually, proficiency with that roll. Yeah. Go ahead and make. What's your total score anyway? Without even making a roll.
It's +5.
+5. Go ahead and make me a roll to see if you can distinguish the difference.
Not like that, I can't. It's total of 9. Roll a 4.
Total 9.
Go ahead.
You recognize the undead when you look at them.
Okay.
These people are wearing makeup to cover that up.
Okay.
As she doesn't drink the tea, you notice that all their eyes look at her, put down the cup. Little disappointment.
They all look at her?
Yeah, they look at Uzula as Uzula is about to drink the tea and then puts it down, like a little bit of disappointment in their eyes.
But they're all looking at her, not at me.
Not at you.
dump it between myself. I'm assuming we're sitting not between like every other person, like the three on one side.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand check.
My character would drink the tea after they said something.
Okay. Noted. You drunk the tea.
Yep.
You
18.
18. You are able to sleight of hand and just in a potted plant, right?
Okay, I'm gonna then put it. I'm gonna very quickly put it back in my lips. I drunk it and set it down.
Okay. And you set it down. Yes, all the hobgoblin servants were actually mercenaries coming to raid this place. Quite an event, really. Oh, Bartholomew, could you please help with that dish over there? And she'll point to the far end of the hall, just towards the entrance.
I can help. We interrupted your
Oh,
dinner.
no. Stay seated. Propriety would not allow me to have you miss supper.
I believe it's still breakfast time. It's actually like 6. Have they not brought you breakfast? She does this. Have they not brought you breakfast?
Oh, don't worry. It's going to arrive any minute. As Bartholomew stands up and starts walking, what are you guys doing? He's walking towards the entrance where Tamir is.
And Demolis.
And Damalis.
Tomorrow.
Oh, wait.
I mean, we haven't had breakfast yet. That would be kind of nice. Oh, we did eat breakfast. Yeah, we did.
Go ahead. What?
Skylar, make me a Constitution saving throw if you. Actually, Wisdom saving throw.
No.
No. It is a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay.
If possible, I would kind of like to put myself in the doorway.
Okay.
16.
That's fine. 16. Okay. Noted.
Yeah. No, I know this is bad for me.
Ray, go ahead.
I'm starting to slump a bit,
Mm-hmm.
but my hands are on my weapons. I did say unload the crossbow, so I don't have a crossbow. I have Hervé, and I've got other stuff.
Skylar, you also begin to slump a little bit. You currently are have the intoxicated status, which essentially gives you disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, and reflex saving throws.
Awesome.
Ula isn't gonna notice that. She's gonna try and find out more about the incident. She's gonna say, "So were the hobgoblins the incident, or what happened?"
The hobgoblins! Oh no, please, my dear. Let me tell you what.
Do tell.
She puts out her hand as if, to hold your hand.
She does this.
She does this, as she does. I need you to make a reflex saving throw. We are in combat.
A dex save?
Dexterity saving throw. Wrong edition. Who is it?
21.
21. Okay.
Oh no, just me.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, but you.
I'm at disadvantage.
Right.
And
No. That's a ghoul poking her, right? That's why I had her make the rule.
you said
You
for,
said
for initiative.
Oh yeah, for initiative. Yes, I'm sorry.
It's a skill check. It's an ability check.
It's an ability check. Yes, you have disadvantage. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm gonna set up the board, guys. You are in the doorway between him as he's heading towards the doorway. The other 4 are at the table. She is right beside you. Okay.
You're getting cool touched.
Call out your initiative, sir.
Dirty 20 for Ursula.
Ooh.
10.
10, you move disadvantage. Good.
I rolled 8 twice.
All right, here you go.
18.
Okay.
Cross your
Now?
fingers.
I'm sorry, did I roll anything for my initiative roll? Or...
There should be.
D20 plus initiative roll.
Yeah, just D20 plus whatever it says for initiative.
What view do you have on your tablet? That could be part of the problem if you're not seeing it.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
It's on the main sheet. Yeah. All the way at the top.
Yeah, it's 15.
15. Okay.
15.
Yeah. Go ahead and add 5 ghouls to the sheet. Whoever is doing the monster health sheet.
I got it. Okay, you got numbers for them and colors?
Not yet. I'm still setting up the board.
Can we take a short break while you're doing that?
Yeah, let's take a short break. Let's take a. Go ahead and feel free to take a 15-minute break. I'll fill up the board.
Can I want to make sure you get a break too, Bob?
Oh, yeah. Take a 15-minute break. That way you can take the dogs out.
Okay.
Good.
You want help with stuff?
Yeah. We will in a second. Let me. You kind of see the layout a little bit. Let me. Let you up. And we're gonna let you down.
Yeah. My finger got caught between the rest and the table.
That.
That's alright.
Okay. I'm going to use the restroom over this break because
Good you. Make you cry and say goodbye.
And then we keep those over there. Are the regular ones open?
Not yet.
You gotta stop being accommodating. That's just rude. But yeah, please.
Okay, let me at least see what the. Okay, you guys are currently
Is it
right.
room? Oh, this is room 20.
This
Okay.
is room 20. Okay,
Okay.
so we have a hallway that goes out this way and then goes around and then goes around. Okay.
Oh, great! Good heavens, girl.
Keep parking.
Yeah.
He did just eat, so that makes
I'm
sense.
gonna do this, and then I'm gonna take her out because she is stinky.
Thank you.
Freya, come on. Come, go outside. Let's go outside, babies. You stinky.
Yeah, if you throw the frisbee, it'll get her to poop. So.
Well, I will do my best. We're still alive, Tommy.
Oh. There we go. We're gonna set up the board. Yeah, just no one's bored with what we're looking at. I'll flip up the view. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da. There we go. I'm gonna set up some background music to go on. Look at, and I'll grab the 4K camera. Cool. There we go. There we go.
And what is that? The hallway goes. What? Looks. How does it look different? Oh well.
Weird. You ever put a thing on the board and it like messes with it?
Weird. Okay, anyway, so I got a long hallway. I got a doorway at the end of the hall,
And then it goes over. Do. It goes over here. And then it goes down, you said? Yes, it goes down. Always gonna go down this way. Just giving you guys enough room to play around with them. Okay. There we go. There we go. That should be good enough for now. And then I've got that Wheel of Ghost spot right. One of these days, that Kickstarter's going to come back in. The guy delayed it again, saying, "Oh yeah, Architects of Destruction. Yeah, it's totally on its way, guys. In a couple more months. Going into 5 years." Do that there. That's that hallway you guys were in.
Oh,
And I'll add a door on either side to give you some like context of like where you went. Right?
sure.
Here's a door. There's a door. And you got a little bit more time. One more door. There is a door at the end of the hallway that leads out. Right? Nice to have an idea of where you are. Cool. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna. That should probably be good for you guys to. Here we go. Start adding bad guys now. I'm gonna hit that button for it to turn on that camera. There we go. Cool. On. And I'm going to make this the new... There we go. Neutral position. Cool. That way you can monster wrangle. Okay, let's grab some miniatures. I haven't finished painting a lot of them yet, so get this one and this one and this one and this one and this one. One of these days I'm gonna get Ray's character painted. Do it. All right. The door is currently open. Ray's character is here. You are in the doorway. You fit in the doorway too. He is off to the side, right here, in this spot. Better was right here. Better. Who's alive? There we go. Cool. Let's go ahead and grab a nice dining room table. Right? Make sure that looks nice. Some fancy chairs. Maybe a carpet. Nice banquet table.
You know, things.
Get it all fancy for you. There we go. Right. Here, let's put it under a little bit of this fancy carpet, right? Guys are all sitting in chairs. Nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and add some friends. Who doesn't like friends? And as Bob Ross would say, happy ghouls. We're just gonna add a couple happy ghouls. Oh, these are my skeletons and my whites. Also my ghouls. One.
to. Oh, there are more ghouls in this. Ooh, these guys are just whites. Those aren't even ghouls. Maybe I mixed them in with just my normal. I did. 3. I guess it's fair to mix in your zombies and your ghouls, right?
You're mixing your undead?
Oh, no, right? It's just
What the hell?
mixing zombies and ghouls.
Oh my. Chased the frisbee around a whole lot, but then didn't poop. Well, keep that shit on your side. Realize I'm the enabler because I bought it. I hope.
There you go. Those are the those are gonna be so cool. You can go ahead and ban them if you want. Undead troll?
You're an undead troll.
Rot troll. Ah, that's what I got in there. Okay.
Grace up there.
Back on the audio, I am going to turn off the slideshow and the background music. Okay, everyone, we are back. All right, starting off at the top of the initiative
-3 strength.
Yes.
is going to be Sebastian. Sebastian, you are ready for this. You are able to react. You are able to see that her fingernail suddenly as she reaches over and grabs Uzula's hand. The female ghoul's fingernail suddenly grows black and shoots out, kind of like Wolverine's claw a little bit. As it does, Uzula flings back her hand just in time not to be stung by this elongated black claw that drips black ichor.
My soliloquy to that is, you need a nail trim!
Okay.
How uncouth!
Sebastian,
Okay, show me where those two are and show me where I am. 'Cause I can't tell from the overhead shot.
So, Uzula, Tamir, Uzula, Veter, Sebastian.
Okay,
Blue is the one that is trying to touch me.
that one's blue. Good to know.
Blue. Orange is behind you, behind the chair that I knocked over. Orange. Damalis is under the door. Tamir is outside the door. Green, nude, and yellow are on the other side of the table.
Awesome. I'm going to stand and swing at orange who's behind me, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I'm going to hit that one because I can't have him closing the door.
Okay, you stand up and you move. You probably have to move around the chair a little bit, if that's okay.
Probably. Yeah, absolutely.
He can't jump up into the chair and then like put his foot on the back and ride it down and skewer the guy all in one fell swoop.
You
That
know,
would be cool as fuck.
Very
wouldn't it?
Pirate of the Caribbean.
if you want to do that, give me an acrobatics check. If you were successful, I'll give you a +1. If you're not successful, I'll give you a -1. Sound fair?
Acrobatics. 16.
16, you were successful. You were able to ride the chair to the ground, stabbing forward.
Okay, let's go for the attack roll.
That's awesome.
26. I rolled a 19.
Woo!
26, you skewer him in the back. Go ahead and roll damage.
Can I use it two hands? That's the question.
Yeah, you can wield it two hands. You just can't cast the spell with a somatic component while you're doing that. Or, yeah, somatic moving.
Yeah, do that.
Okay. You can now roll a d10 instead of a d8.
Not the best roll. Total 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Put it on.
Okay, that's on orange, right?
Yes.
That is on orange.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bonus action. Anything?
I'm checking. I have time.
Okay. Uzula and Tamir, you're on deck.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You go after the ghoul.
My hands are taken up because I use the sword two-handed, so no. We'll hold on.
Okay, holding off. All right. Next is Uzula.
So, as she finishes her soliloquy, how uncouth, she will... They fought ghouls before, so I assume Uzula and Veter would have fought ghouls on the raiding party at all, maybe in churches. Okay, so in that case, what have we been doing? Arcana or...
Yeah, if you wanted to use a bonus action to do that, knowledge check.
Knowledge,
because it is, knowledge check on religion. Is a religion
check. That's what we've been doing. Okay.
Yeah.
17.
17, are you proficient?
I am not. I specifically want to know about fire and or psychic damage.
Okay. You have briefly ran into a ghoul before,
Okay.
once in an abandoned church. It lunged at you. You threw fire, and it was effective. Well, it wasn't. It didn't. It killed it. Yeah.
Okay.
So fire will work.
So because you had the flame bullet up from before, you're gonna just go ahead and do that again.
What, did you have it up during dinner?
No, you didn't.
Okay, so you put it up and you can throw it.
Yeah.
It's a moot point.
Yeah, she's not moving anywhere. She's just how uncouth. The new how rude.
It's disadvantage because you're attacking somebody within 5 feet.
Yep. Okay. True. Oz. 14.
14 will hit.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Woohoo!
And then
How's your brownie, Ray?
10.
Yeah.
It is a D10.
Oh, you're doing flame bolt.
Flame bolt. I'm sorry. Yes, it is a flame bolt.
Okay, flame bolt's a D10 because the other one's a D8.
Yep.
Okay.
Nope. I have flame bolt as my cantrip.
Okay.
Is
that's
what I'm
fine.
doing.
That's fine.
Sorry. Nope. Thank you. It is 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay, it takes 5 fire damage.
Yep. 5 fire damage.
Okay.
Which one was this?
Blue.
Got it.
Okay. That's your bonus action.
That was my bonus action, and then she soliloquied when she was initially hit. So
What's going on?
End of turn. Next on the initiative.
I'm going to unsling my Justine, get it right. My short bow.
Okay.
And it's my intention to hit the ghoul. There is space between where Sebastian is and where Demolus is.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to hit either green or is that nude?
Yeah, you can hit green or nude.
Okay, so let me hit green.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack.
Something nude is the
He has not been engaged yet by anyone, so you do get sneak attack damage. with your-
Fantastic. So that's a 24 to hit.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll your damage with sneak attack.
Okay, so total damage is 13.
13. All right.
Let's think of that.
Yes.
or 3 hits.
I only rolled a 1 for damage, plus 3 is 4, and then I rolled a 9 for my sneak attack damage.
Yeah. Good job. That is 3 hits. They have ACs of 14.
Oh wow! Just hit.
Okay. Anything for your bonus action?
Okay.
Oh, I don't have any
Nope.
additional.
Yep. Nothing else?
Nope.
All right.
I mean, I'm there to keep the door open, so I guess I can jam my foot into the.
Yeah. Your foot is thoroughly jammed. That door, they will have to push you out of the way before that door can be.
And you're in the door, dude.
I'm in the door.
And you're in the door? Yeah, between the two of you.
Yeah,
that
but
is-
you might move, Demolus.
True.
It is blue now.
You all heard that as I'm not moving into the room, right?
Yeah, I did not say that.
No, I heard that.
I heard that.
Making sure the door stays open.
Okay. As you are there, the ghoul in the middle, so ghoul blue, she rails back as you do. She says, "How uncouth! And we were about to serve you dinner." She reaches over towards that covered silver tray and she pulls it up. As it is, you see, because some people have a difficulty with descriptions of horror, I'm just going to say it is very disgusting looking. So much so that I'm going to need everybody who can see it, which is everybody. Well, yeah, Justine, since you shot that shot, you're looking in the room.
Yeah.
Everyone make me a wisdom saving throw against horror.
Isn't my back turned to it?
It is.
Your back is turned. You are currently fine.
19.
19 is a success.
18.
18 is a success.
Not 20.
Natural 20 is a success.
12.
12 is not a success. You are momentarily stunned by the reveal. I'm afraid you are stunned until the end of your next turn. Sorry. All right. That is what she does with her. That is object interaction, bonus action. She is going to attack now with her action.
Oh shit! She can still attack. AC 15 on me.
AC 15. She's going to make a single swipe. That is a miss. She swings at you with these nasty black claws that drip ichor. One of her contact lenses falls out, and she has a stark white eye. Next on the initiative.
Demolus. Stunned Demolus.
Your turn ends. You are now no longer stunned, and you have your reactions back. Next on the initiative.
Yellow.
Yellow. Yellow is going to probably, I would say, he's going to lunge over the table and he's going to go right at Skylar's character. So he's going to jump over the table at Skylar's character. Let me make an
On the table.
an athletics check. He makes it. He's on the table. He is going to try to. He's going to go for a bite attack. He's going to try to bite into you. That is a 15 to hit, Skylar.
15 just hits.
15 just hits. All right. I'm gonna get with mine. I'm just gonna use this. This will be faster. We use my little lucky dice roller.
I don't like it when you do that, Tony.
You don't like it when I do that? There's gonna be a lot you don't like. Speaking of that, Skylar takes
I'm only
13.
kidding, apparently.
Skylar, take 13 points of damage as
I don't like that.
it bites into your neck.
Look, I already had you down at 7 points down, so you're now at 20 points down.
And not in the second
Yeah.
vampire way, more like the cannibal kind of way.
Yeah.
All right, but that's what.
See,
happens.
you can tell nobody went and saw Renfield in the last week.
We did.
We did.
Next on the initiative is going to be
Better.
Better
Yeah,
Ghoul
better.
Green. Oh yeah, better than the rest of the ghouls.
All right.
Better. You are currently grappled, by the way, as well.
Oh, fun. Well then, that'll make. I'm gonna do a chill touch on him.
Okay, she'll touch. Okay, roll with disadvantage. Well, you already had disadvantage anyway, so I guess
Yep.
you can't super disadvantage and that.
Oh, 18. It was a 20 or a 16.
Yeah, that's a hit.
So 60. Yeah, plus 5. So
Okay, go ahead and roll your necrotic damage.
D8.
Which one did you hit?
Green or yellow because he's attached to my neck. 8 damage.
Okay, he takes 8 necrotic damage. Okay. Next on the initiative, unless you have a bonus action you're going to do or a movement.
You know what? Because yeah, that hurt. Bonus action. I'm gonna shift.
Okay, yeah.
I was wondering when that was coming. I was like, just get that deep in. Fucking take hold of a badger.
I will give you a free athletics check to break the grapple since you're shifting forms.
All right.
And do I got that badger? Do I got that guy on hand?
No, I don't break the grapple with a 9.
But I got a mouthful of badger fur.
You done pissed off the honey badger.
Right?
Let me see if I can find the badger miniature. Badger.
So I gained 7. 1 second. 12 HP.
You gained 12 HP back?
Yes.
So you're only down 8.
Here you go, Skylar. There's a badger miniature. Go ahead and replace that with yours.
All right.
Probably just keep that one up there for you guys.
You're gonna, yeah, you might need a second.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's your everything. Go ahead. Next on the initiative is going to be it's me with the
Green.
ghouls. Green. What is green going to do?
Green, nude, orange.
Okay. Green is going to run around and go at Ray's character.
Oh, great.
Right between the
That was
legs.
not the intent. That backfired very, very wrong.
There we go.
That is not the way to attack me.
From
Do
behind.
not fight. Do not fight.
This one is just going to try to claw at you, Ray, with a total of, I don't think 11 hits you, right?
No, it doesn't. Thank God.
Okay. Next on the initiative is going to be
Nude.
Nude. Nude is going to probably leap over the table and try to he is going to try to dogpile on Skylar's character.
Why me?
You're right there. So he's this guy's got this badger in his teeth.
At least I have a 16.
The other
AC
one
right
is
now.
going to try to also bite into you. Says, a feast! And he grabs a fork, actually. He's going to try to stab you in the ass with a fork.
Stab me in the butt! It's a butt stabber!
In your furry butt.
He misses with the fork. And I would say almost like it hits, but the badger fur is too thick, and it bends the fork. And he pulls it back. He's like, yes, I'm going. And he throws it on the ground. As he does, his white toupee just kind of falls off. And you notice that he has missing all of his hair is just gone into this horrible greenish gray skin. And that meets this weird floppy white skin that's been powdered over. That Orange is the last up. Orange turns towards the guy that stabbed him, turning around. He will 5-foot step over to flank. And he is going to attack Ray's character. But a 6 is not going to hit you. So that is... Yeah, basically they're moving to be diagonal.
Oh, so on your other side. So here.
Yeah, he's flanking with green
There
currently.
you go.
But he moves in such a way, that he's still within your reach. All right, that's it. They move, they attack. A lot of weird... These guys may be ghouls, but they were pompous nobles and merchants. They don't know how to fight. Okay, next on the initiative is Sebastian. You are flanked by 2 ghouls, hungry for your flesh.
Okay. Green is next to me, and which one?
Orange. Orange is the one you attacked initially. Green
Right.
has not been hit. Oh, green has been hit. He's got a bolt or bow sticking out of him, an arrow. Jeez.
One of those. If you have bows to go, that would be aggressive.
Nice.
Like, did-
I'm actually going to hit green because I know he's wounded more. So let's turn around and smack green.
Okay.
And I will yell, Sebastian? Not Sebastian, sorry. Damalis, Tamir, get in here.
Okay.
And I will turn on green. Hopefully they will stop orange before he can get to me. And I'll straight in.
Okay.
This one attack thing is really sarcastic.
Lower levels. You.
Oh, shoot. You grab one of the little orb things for me?
And I missed. Roll the 6.
It represents my group flow, but it is actually something that can get hit.
Mhm. But you haven't pulled it.
It's been
Yeah.
floats around behind.
That was a miss.
Okay. No bonus action.
No, wait, I want to move, though. I don't want to be standing here. Can I move 5 feet to the side of, stand on where the chair is?
If you move 5 feet down or 5 feet over, you will be, you're going to provoke an attack from one of them if you move 5 feet. Because either way you move, you're moving into a square that's moving out of their reach, which provokes. Because if you move
How about
down,
closer to the table? How if I move closer to the table?
that will move out of the range of orange, which will provoke from him.
Even if it's just a 5, oh, they don't do 5 foot steps in the game, do they?
Yeah, you can only disengage, which is an action normally unless you're a rogue, which can do it as a bonus.
I guess I'm staying right here.
Okay. Next on the initiative.
Is Uzula. So this lady keeps, like, she sees the thing that she opened. She retches a little bit and says, Udvech Espinal! And throws another fire bolt at her at disadvantage because it's close range. Basically called her a Spanish cow.
Ah.
She can't speak French and there's no French in your game, but I looked up the insult because I thought it'd be fun.
Go for it.
21.
21. 21 will hit.
And that's gonna be 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. I love it. That puts her
Which one?
On blue,
Thank you. I just can't see the colors.
Oh, sorry, no.
she is currently not bloodied. Okay.
so far 13's the highest. on
13 is the
green.
highest. That
Okay.
is not
There
bloodied.
were 2 of those.
Yep. I am not gonna shift.
Okay.
So that is. Wait a second. That is all I'm gonna do this turn.
Okay. Tamir.
I'm gonna short bow the orange one in the back. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can do that. Let me look. Let me think of something. Yes, you can do that, and you will get sneak attack.
Fantastic.
Most of the time, you get sneak attack every time you attack because of your arch type. There's only like one situation. Basically, if two people are shooting at the same target at range and no one's in melee, is the only time you won't get sneak attack.
Okay. That's an 18 to hit
That'll hit.
and 9 points of damage.
Woo! Nice. All right, against Orange, 9 points of damage. He is bloodied. They have 30 hit points.
Good to know.
Okay. Next, anything for your bonus action or move?
I am. Do I provoke attack of opportunity moving into the room and side by side, but facing Orange with Sebastian?
No. Moving into his reach will not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay, so I want to stand beside Sebastian, but facing the opposite direction. So Sebastian is on green. I want to go on orange.
Okay,
but I'm
sounds
gonna
good.
move into the room.
Go ahead and move her just to the side of Sebastian and Orange.
We need to move the chair. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, yeah, sounds good. All right.
Are you putting? No, don't talk.
What am I putting? What?
No, we're good.
Okay.
We're good. I'm all good.
Okay. Ghoul Blue. She looks at you. You hit her again with fire. And she says, "Fire?
And I called her a Spanish cow.
Oh, pedestrian!" And she swings at you and tries to stab with her hand.
AC 15.
AC of 15. That is a hot 6.
Mm-hmm.
As she swings, she slips on a piece of ichor and she lunges forward too far and misses badly.
You wouldn't do these bullshit.
And next is Demolis.
So Orange is right in front of me, right?
Yeah, right there.
And you're flanking.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's not engaged
he-
with that guy. You would have to move over to where that drift globe is to be flanking.
Did I do that, or is
Because
the globe?
he's engaged with the other one. Orange missed him, so he's not engaged with
Oh, orange missed it.
Yeah,
That's what I
there's-
forgot. Okay.
There's a whole thing.
Yep,
It's okay.
yep. Thank you.
Yeah, if you want to move over where the drift globe is, you can engage
Okay.
from a flanked position, which will give you a +2 to attack. Go ahead and just push the drift globe out of the way.
Because it doesn't take up space. That's just where it's sitting.
That's fine. Yeah.
It drifts, literally.
And as a free action, I'll let you karate kick it. No takers? No takers? All right. Cool. Hey, you can
Can I
break.
burn a cake? I'll take a burn cake.
And I will stab him in the back with my dagger.
With your dagger. Cool. Did you want to poison it as a bonus action? You haven't done that yet since your last short rest. Just providing the opportunity.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. Use your bonus action. You poison the dagger. All right. Go ahead and make an attack. AC is 14.
Yeah. And I rolled a 15.
Oh, see hit.
You rolled a 15. That will hit. I have to make a save with con. Oh, you know what? You can keep that charge on it. You have now learned that they are immune to poison. Found that out together, but I won't let you expend the use then. So
Okay.
it's unexpended.
Okay.
But you do hit.
I do. And I rolled a 7.
7 points of damage. Put it on. That is your action. Your bonus. I'll say you. Well, yeah. I guess you would. It's on the dagger now. We'll just note your dagger is poisoned. But it's your bonus action and that's your movement. Okay. Next is Ghoul Yellow. Ghoul Yellow is currently holding on to your brother, and he looks deep in your eyes and he says, "A furry meal? Fine by me." And he tries to bite in again on you. All right. It's a 19 to hit, Skylar.
That does hit.
That does hit. Cool. Okay, cool. That is going to be 5, 6, 7, 8 points of damage.
All
And
right.
he heals half that amount in temporary hit points, so 4 temporary hit points to him.
To yellow.
To yellow. Because
He's down, so he's at 4 damage.
he's at 4. I mean, did you hit him last time with the necrotic? You did.
Yes.
Did I miss something? I'm
He
sorry, guys.
can't heal
He
it.
can't heal that. Never mind. Don't give him hit points. He can't heal it.
Did I miss something?
Yeah, so he used Chill Touch. The side effect of Chill Touch is you can't regain hit points until the end of your next turn when you're hit by Chill Touch. Their bite heals them, but he bit into him. He did damage, but he can't heal from it. And now since he's not getting the nutrition, he kind of spits out your flesh. He's like, ah, tastes nasty.
Oh, it probably does taste horrid.
So wait a second. How much damage did you
Oh,
take?
9.
I took 8 damage.
5, 6. Oh, yeah, it was 8. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I got it right. I'm sorry, folks.
By the way, can she understand me in my badger form?
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, you guys can talk to badgers.
Totally makes
That just
sense.
seems fair.
That seems, yeah.
Okay, that's it for
You're
Yellow
about to hear me
Ghoul.
say something.
Next is Vetter.
All right. In badger still, eat light.
And you cast magic while in Badger.
I don't need to cast magic. I have a drift globe.
Oh, okay.
That's what it sounds like.
I go,
as the drift globe comes right next to me, I close my eyes. I cast daylight using it.
Okay. I will give him a Wisdom saving throw. I will
Right in their eyes.
I will say the DC for him, because they are not affected by daylight. They're not.
I know. I'm just trying
But-
to blind them with daylight,
But
basically.
that one specifically in front of you, I will say he has to make a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw or be blinded. And if he fails a save by 5 or more, he drops you.
Sweet.
I rolled a 4 plus 0. I failed by 5 or more. He is both blinded until the end of his next turn, and he drops you, trying to shield his eyes. He says, you flump to the ground.
I like the side effects. Ooh.
Next on the initiative.
And for
Oh,
my
sorry. You start.
for that, I'm gonna try and scarp her out of the room.
Okay, roll me a stealth check to try to, well, you used your action to move the drift club, right?
No. Well, yeah, it's my action
Your
to
action
move and
cast it.
activate.
Yeah, move and activate. So you have a bonus action left. You're not a rogue. You can't stealth as a bonus action.
But I did distract.
I'll give you a 50-50 chance, even or odd.
Even.
Even is good for you?
Yeah.
Okay, I rolled odd. I will allow you, with this distraction, to be able to stealth as a bonus action. And then move.
All right. I figure I would try,
Okay, that's fine. Fine.
16.
16 is good. I will let you scamper out of the room.
All right. Yeah, I'm scampering out of the room. That hurt.
So Robin bravely runs away. Next on the initiative.
So it is.
Green.
Adult
Green.
green, news, and orange.
Green is going to attack Ray's character with his stickingly claws. 9 plus 4 is 13.
Just misses. I have a 14.
He
Let's
misses.
hear it for Dex.
That's it. He only gets one attack around. He swings with his claws. These guys are not trained fighters. All right, next on the initiative.
Nude.
Nude. Nude is not blinded. Couldn't see you. He's lost track of you. He is going to run to Leslie's character, and he's going to jump at you. And he's going to attempt a bite action.
Yellow died. AC 15.
AC of 15. That is 16 plus 4. That is enough. No, not trade, doesn't count. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 points of damage. He gets 3 temporary hit points.
He hasn't been hit yet.
He hasn't been hit yet. All right, he just has 3 temporary hit points. Next on the initiative,
Orange.
you are also grappled.
Orange.
Orange. Jesus, I had too many bad guys. Hopefully you kill them soon. He's gonna swing at Ray's character with claws. That's 13 plus 4 is 17 to hit.
Yes, me.
He hits you. Take 6 points of damage and make me a Constitution saving throw as those black ivory claws dive into your flesh and shoot in their special.
Dirty 20. Right?
Dirty 20. You are not paralyzed. Okay,
Good.
that is what he does. Next on the initiative,
Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Okay. Green is in front of me, but orange is the one that hit me, right?
Yes.
We get orange. He's not looking. He may not be expecting it.
Yeah, go for it.
If orange hit him, did I get an attack of opportunity?
No. You can if you get Sentinel though. That's what the Sentinel feat does. So it is a solid. Feat choice.
Okay, 21 to hit on orange.
That'll hit.
Let's do damage. We only get 2 hits, Phil. $13 points of damage. That's a solid stack.
Woo! Nice. 13. Put it
Oh,
on.
I needed 14 to put up him. Damn it.
So close. So close.
So close. I have nowhere to move. I'm using weapon two-handed, so I can't cast. I'm done.
Okay.
Okay.
Ursula,
Ursula.
you're up.
Yep. She is going to. She saw the chill touch work, and it's not a ranged.
It is a
attack.
ranged
It is a
attack.
ranged attack. Okay.
Something with a saving throw when it
Yeah.
opposed disadvantage, but those ones.
Yep. No, I know. She's gonna go ahead and do chill touch because she wants it off. Advantage, which is still not bad. I rolled a 17 plus 6, so
Yeah, that'll hit.
Deal
That'll
hits.
hit. 1d8 damage.
woo, 8 damage
8
On
damage.
blue?
on. I'm sorry, no, it's on the one that's nude. Nude has me.
Nude, got it.
Nude has me
8
grappled.
damage?
8, correct.
Got it.
Cannot heal. Sure.
Okay. Next on the initiative is
Timir.
Timir.
Is me. So can I split attacks? Can I like stab orange and then turn to Wallop green? Is that possible?
Yes. Yes, it is. They are flanking, so we just have to say which one's your main hand attack and which one's your offhand attack. Only one
My
of your
main
attacks.
hand attack is going towards green because Sebastian seems to have a pretty good handle on orange.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll and do your damage. Only one of them gets sneak attack.
Well, that's a big old 1 on green, so
All right. Offhand.
that's not going to hit. Offhand is a 21
That'll hit.
and does a single point of damage. Or, sorry, 4 points of damage.
But you do get your sneak attack damage. It's the first hit you hit with. You can do your sneak attack.
Okay. I don't need to do the sneak attack, I don't think, because I'm pretty sure
It's dead.
it's dead.
Okay.
But I rolled 11 points for that sneak attack damage, so that would have been 15.
You stab him in the throat, and it hits the back of his spine, and he drops limp like a rag doll.
Ew.
Nice.
Love it.
Okay. All right. Anything else for?
That was on orange, right?
Yes.
Making sure I got it right. Read it on the you probably got it.
Next is Blue. Blue. She says, "You killed Bobby! How dare you! I blame you because you're a woman." That's with her clawed hand.
Too bitchy.
Oh, yeah, 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
13?
13?
13?
13 will make it.
Oh,
You do take 9 points of slashing damage, though. She drives her claws at you, and you see the ichor just run out of your flesh. Almost like it's like a cobra where it just injects venom.
ew.
Okay. Next is Noalis.
So are you still
No,
grappled?
what? Oh, yeah, what was it? Sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
I'm still grappled.
Okay. I'm gonna move over and get stab Nudie there.
Oh, yeah. Run over and stab Nude, yeah. You got, you can attack with your main attack, and then as a bonus action if you would like, depending on what you want to do with your key.
Okay. Alright. Mm, 13.
13. I will give you partial flanking. So that is a 14.
Okay. I'll take it.
Thanks.
Mhm.
Got me in a big old gruel.
Oh, I use partial flanking all the time
Oh, I
against
know.
you guys, so it's only fair.
And only 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage, all right?
On blue?
On nude.
On nude. I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's all right.
It's okay.
And then I'll, for bonus, maybe I'll do an unarmed strike.
Yeah, bonus arm strike sounds fair to me.
Punch him in the butt.
Alright. Let's see. Okay. Oh. I probably didn't. Yeah. Only rolled an 8.
Nope. You hit him, but as you do, it's like he's wearing this really large pompadour coat. You think you're hitting flesh, instead you just kind of push through the pompadour coat. Okay. Next is Ghoul Yellow.
He's blinded this turn.
He's blind to the end of his next turn. He is going to try to make a perception check to figure out who he's going to attack. That's a natural 20. Okay, he senses, even odd. He senses the noise of the dying ghoul by Ray's character. He's going to dive at that location, and he's going to swing with his claws. He has disadvantage because he is blind.
Do I get an attack of opportunity since he's landing near me?
Rolled really good.
You said no. I'm saying.
Yeah, no, not on this one. He's able to sense you, and he attacks. He does hit. The lowest I rolled was a 17 on that one. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage, and I need you to make a con saving throw. As he makes a wild swipe with his claws in that area and just nicks you.
Get smacked by undead Matt Murdock. Hell with you. That'd be cool.
Con saving
Not
throw?
get the save. I rolled total of an 8.
Ugh, 8 on the con saving throw. Ray, you are paralyzed.
Fall down?
Nope, you are paralyzed. Your body freezes in place. All your muscles go cramped. It is horribly uncomfortable. And the paralyzed condition works like this for this ghoul paralysis. You're paralyzed for a minute, but you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns to become unparalyzed.
So that's a minute or until I save.
Or until you save, yes. All right.
The last thing would happen in my round, right? So even if I get unparalyzed, I can't do anything.
Yeah, it's the last thing. Just being paralyzed sucks. If I hit you in melee, it's a crit. So, next on the initiative,
Peter.
Peter.
All right, I'm gonna shift back.
Shifting back, all right.
I'm pretty sure I know that it doesn't, but I'm gonna ask you because it does say you gain 1d6 temporary hit points when you shift.
I'll say you keep it. That's fine.
I know. I'm just asking. Do I gain it again when I shift back?
You
I'm
can
guessing
only,
that's a no.
you only
But
get to shift once
I know.
per, yeah.
That's
I know.
what you're saying.
It's just the way it's worded. It says,
Back, yeah.
and when you shift.
No,
and that's why I wanted to ask.
It's only on the initial shift.
Okay, that's what I figured, but I wanted to ask just in case.
It's fine to ask.
And then I'm going to chill touch. You know what? No, because I have a thing that might actually be able to do this.
Oh, fireball the room.
Ah.
Brother, no.
Where's
you,
the spell? Come on. It's damn it, where are you? It's
your-
the
it's your-
lesser restoration thing. I'm trying to see if it yet
Lesser restoration does remove paralysis.
yes. I'm gonna hit him with the with lesser restoration.
Oh, from the charges from the staff. All right.
Yep.
You are no longer paralyzed, Ray.
Right? I don't move.
You know what, Ray? Roll me a sleight of hand or deception check, your choice.
Not a performance?
Now, a 2.
Sleight of hand, 23.
23.
Oh, darn.
That guy is convinced that you're paralyzed. Okay. All right. Next on the initiative
I'm guessing that's what
is who?
Thanks, Better.
Ghoul Green and the Nude.
Ghoul Green the Nude. Ghoul Green, thinking that you're paralyzed, is going to move around you to the backside towards Tamir, provoking an attack of opportunity from you as he moves around the
That's it,
chair.
and that's what I was really hoping you would do.
Yeah.
Let's hit him. This is Ghoul Green, right?
Ghoul
Yeah.
Green, correct.
Oh, they're badass. It's 18.
18 hits.
Nice.
I'll give you advantage if you want to try to crit, because it is from surprise.
Oh my gosh, well, that's 24. I rolled great on both of those. But I only rolled an 18. I did 20, right?
Yeah, you need a 20 to crit. So yeah,
Okay.
still good. All right.
I rolled the damage the first time. I'm not going to re-roll for these with choosing, so it's just 7 points damage. But I hit him.
7 points of damage. He is surprised. As he is hit from that surprise, I will give him a -1 to his attack. As he suddenly, as he's mid-swing, his attention is drawn off as he takes damage to his right shoulder. Even with the disadvantage, that's really high. Or not the disadvantage, the -1 that's really high. So he does sadly hit Tamir, doing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of slashing damage. I do need a Constitution saving throw from Tamir.
Yeah, that's a 4. I do not make Constitution saving.
Tamir, your muscles go tense. Your muscle is currently cramped. So you are paralyzed until you save at the end of your turn, or it is lifted by a spell like Lesser Restoration. Next is Ghoul Nude. The Nude Ghoul is right in front of Demolis. He is going to try to bite Demolis. He swung, he missed. He's gonna try to bite at you. He's grappling you.
Nude is grappling me. He did stab him.
He releases his grapple to attack you.
Didn't know if
I missed badly. That's a 9. These guys are not fighters. Okay. With a bent fork in his hand, he tries to bite at you. All right. Next is Sebastian.
All right, Green is still next to me, right?
Yes.
And it's entirely possible that she's faking it. It's also entirely possible that she's paralyzed, so I didn't get her off the team here. Yeah, swing it down.
Okay.
Oh, it was there and it rolled over. I hate that. 11, I miss.
11. It dodges out of the way. It's been keeping its eye on you this whole time. Anything your bonus action or your move?
My move is to flank him with Tamir or to get between him and Tamir. Can I do either one of those?
If you do, you are going to provoke an attack of opportunity from the ghoul behind you.
Yep.
Right. I'm right in the middle of this thing.
Yeah, you are in the middle of the dance floor. You are getting crowded by all the creepers.
That's why I moved.
Thanks. I'll stay here. My goal now is to keep him off of Tamir until she gets fixed. Or...
Okay. Next is Uzla.
Well, he dropped the grapple. I will. This lady is really annoying. She keeps insulting me, so I will continue to throw French insults at her. And firebolt her again.
Yeah.
Moving. That is not gonna hit with an 8.
8. Okay.
Yeah.
Sadly, she's used to. She's on your tricks.
I do have a question. With subtle spell, I can cast if I use a sorcery point. I can cast without verbal or semantic. So does that mean in badger form I could use a sorcery point to still cast spells?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because you don't have to talk. You don't have to move.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
That's actually a big advantage of that.
Right.
So.
I am not shifting yet, but just it was a thought I had. I'm done, so that makes it Dimir's turn.
I am paralyzed until I get a chance to roll.
You get your chance to rule now. It's at the end of your turn.
Okay, what am I rolling?
Constitution saving throw. DC is 10.
Okay.
I believe in you. Heart of the
I
cards.
rank right at a 10.
Woo!
Your all your muscles uncramped. It's an uneasy feeling, but the pain washes away.
Okay, great. Can I shank the green thing that's in front of me?
Sadly, it is at the end of your turn.
Yeah, okay.
Next on the initiative, your reaction is back though, so if he provokes, you will be able to attack it.
Sweet.
Next is Blue Ghoul. She takes off her pompadourish wig. As it does, like some of her hair gets pulled out as well with it as it was pinned in. It just kind of flops to the ground. And she says, "Enough with the charade. It is time to feast." She lunges at you, trying to grapple you and bite you. That is a 14.
That is my nope. That is not gonna miss. I am a 15.
Ah,
My other character's a 14.
that is an ugly miss from her. She gets close. She bites at your face, narrowly missing your nose. Next on the initiative,
Keep them all.
the mullets.
I realized I missed the opportunity when you were grappled to say, "Get off her, you bitch."
Yes. Yes. Go, Molly.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take another swing at Nudie there.
Okay.
Well, that's a statement I never heard. I thought they heard today.
True facts.
That hit should be a 16.
16 will hit.
And that's 7.
7 points of damage.
And
Got 10 hit points left.
and I think for my bonus I'll do another unarmed strike.
Go ahead and swing. It looks really bad for a second from like over here. I'm like, let me see your
Sounds don't help either. That's why I look, dude.
how much? What would you roll?
my unarmed strikes are not doing it tonight.
Ah. This guy's floppy coat is really throwing you off, right? It's like Thomas Jefferson, where he wore coats to duels to make him look fatter.
Yeah.
Right, just bullets missing him. All right. Next on the initiative is going to be Ghoul Yellow.
Yellow. Yellow. And by the way, how could you call this guy Gould nude if he's wearing a big floppy coat? That is false advertising, Tony.
Hey, he's nude under the coat.
I'm pretty sure Leslie assigned that color.
I'm pretty sure you say he's naked under the coat, it adds more image to the floppiness of the coat.
Oh my.
Tony gave me a number, and one of them was naked. So
He's
it's still
hungry,
Tony.
but he's pissed off. Skylar, I'm gonna roll. If it's an 18 or above, he's going to grab the orb that's shining in his face. Roll a 19.
Okay.
He reaches out and he grabs the orb. As it does, he's going to make a strike with it. He's going to try to bust it over the back of Sebastian's head.
Okay.
He's going to make an attack. It's 17 plus 4.
Yes.
It's a hit.
Man.
Is he proficient with this? That sounds like he's proficient.
He's basically going to be using the clubbing rules. So he's going to use it as a club, doing damage to you and the orb at the same time.
That's unkind.
Yeah, it's my job. Of all the good guys and all the bad guys. That's 6 points of damage to you and 6 points of damage to the orb.
Okay.
How much health does the orb have?
I don't know.
I'll look that up later. But it is a nasty crack in the back of the head, and you hear a little bit on the orb. Okay. Next on the initiative.
That was nude?
Yep.
Sebastian.
Me. I'm swinging again at Dream. He's been so lucky at this point.
Kick his ass, see that.
All right.
I missed again.
Do better.
I'm trying. I can hear that. I yell it across the battlefield.
As I'm getting bit. Do better.
Oh, yeah.
Page 141 in the D&D.
I also have missed.
Okay. Okay. Skylar, go ahead and roll me a d10.
Okay. Three.
3. Your globe has 5 hit points. It has resistance to all damage. Just took 2 hit points worth of damage. Well, how much did I roll? 4, 5, 6? It took
You rolled 6.
3 hit points worth of damage.
All right.
It's got a nasty crack in it, but it's still functional. All right. Next to the initiative. Sorry.
Sebastian, I think.
Who's low?
Oh, it's me. Oh, you did yours already. Oh, right, you missed.
I did mine, I whiffed.
Okay.
Again.
Okay. This lady. Blue lady. I will. Yeah, I'll go after her again. With the fire. But I will get a 14.
14 will hit.
And that's 10 damage.
10 damage. Good job.
Yeah,
Is
damage.
she dead?
Blue.
Oh, 20. Almost.
So
23.
close.
As you blast her in the chest, she's like, my deal will be hot. Okay.
How much did you do on her?
I got it. It was on there.
Thank you.
I was trying to figure out where she was at. I'm out of. Oh, shoot.
You're done?
I am done. Yes.
Next will be Tamir.
I'm gonna wallop green. Because I about had it with that fun gun.
Okay, go for it.
$11. Really?
Your main attack misses. You do still have an offhand if you would like to use it.
Yep, offhand attack. That's a 15 or 16.
That'll hit, and you can do sneak attack.
Great. So that's 5, 6, 11 points.
That points. How do you kill this ghoul?
I unzip him.
Woo! Nice. You unzip him, and
I go low and then pull up until I can't pull anymore.
with an ugly
That's
push,
nasty.
he falls over, intestines falling out. All right. All right. Anything for your movement action now that you don't have a guy that.
Can I move to who's next in just blue? Who I got here?
Yellow. So you're here.
Yes.
Yellow, nude,
Okay.
blue.
Okay. Who needs backup?
You leave me with yellow, I will cry. But I understand if you do.
No, I'll move around Sebastian to flank for yellow.
Okay. You move around to flank for yellow. Okay, sounds good to me. You both are now in a flanking position. Next on the initiative is going to be
Blue.
Blue. She is going to.
AC 15.
What she's going to do is she's going to reach over to that ugly dish that's got all that horrible, disgusting stuff on it. She's going to grab it and she's going to try to pie you.
No, Tony. No. That's gross.
That's the point, because it's going to be like
Really
a
gross.
save. It's going to be a save.
Really gross.
I rolled a.
So range attack is at disadvantage.
It is a disadvantage. Okay. It is a disgusting miss. She misses you, and instead, it just hits yellow, and just kind of just all over like the back of it. All right. Next on the initiative is Demolus.
No.
Smells like mother's cooking.
Oh, God.
Let's give it more. I'm over it.
Tony knows that one.
Look, I have to smell what comes out of Freya. It's enough.
Take your turn, please, Demolus.
Move us away from this discussion, please.
I regret my action.
Rouse, what are you doing?
I'm gonna stab.
Stab him dead.
Is he close? Or...
10. You gotta do 10.
10 hit points.
10 hit points.
You could
on it.
perceivably do it if you hit once and twice. If you hit twice, you could perceivably
You
kill.
also have key, so if you could hit
Mhm.
three, you can hit him 3 times.
Okay. Stab here first. And that's 22.
22 is a hit.
4 points.
Okay, 6 left.
6 left.
I'm going to do a flurry of blows.
Okay,
You-
2 more.
You burn a key. You can make 2 more unarmed strikes.
Okay. First,
He had nude, right?
Dude,
ooh, another 23.
23 will hit.
And that's 7.
that's it. You still have
Step
one-
forward and hit green.
Yeah. You, Oh
Okay.
no, blue. Step forward.
Blue
hit-
or
yeah.
blue,
So
yeah.
nude
Okay.
pinned down. You have 1 more from your flurry.
Okay.
Okay.
Good job.
Punch him in the
Not with your
mouth.
neck.
Lady.
That one missed.
Oh, okay.
But killing that one, I get my.
Yeah, you get your temporary hit points. Go ahead and add those to your sheet.
Okay.
Can't remember how many it is. It's that's a good question. Let me take a look. Demolus, it's one of your features and traits. It is your monastic tradition. What is it called? Way of the Long Death.
You don't need.
Touch of Death. 6 temporary hit points.
I'm gonna let you keep track of those. Just keep telling someone laugh next time you get it, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Next on the initiative
Yellow.
is yellow. Yellow is going to
Wait a second. Yellow hit him with the drift globe, right?
yeah.
I got skipped at some point
Where?
because Yellow's
No,
gone
you're
twice.
after yellow.
Yellow's gone and then he gone again, and I haven't gone yet.
You know, he's the one who got hit by the pie stuff.
No, but he hit you with the drift globe, and I haven't gone since he hit you with the drift globe.
Oh,
That
Correct.
we missed Vetter. Vetter, go ahead and take a turn.
I'm like, wait a second. I've been waiting to do a thing because he used my drift globe.
Was the hand gestures?
I occasionally miss people. That's why we have the sheet. So you can correct me.
I'm so sorry I missed you too.
Well, miss is a strong word. Your turn was skipped.
I'm going to cast Magic Missile using my last first level spell.
Yeah, I figured. I thought you were almost out. All
I
right.
had one first level I've been saving.
We are not doing well.
3d4. 2, 3.
So 10 total.
10 total hit
On
points
yellow. Yep.
on yellow.
And then I'm I don't have.
I think you're out of sorcery points because you did like.
Yeah, I'm out of sorcery points, so. I don't think I can do anything else.
I don't think you got any
That's
bonus
it.
actions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all I got.
Sorcerers are kind of bonus action
Do
starved.
we don't know. We get them back after a long rest. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang it.
That's why I've been waiting for that long rest.
You can
I've been
only get
empty.
those back if you take a long rest or if you burn spells to regain sorcery points.
Right.
Yeah.
No. I was
Yeah.
thinking of warlocks
Yeah.
because they do short rests.
Yeah, but a warlock would have been out of spells a long time.
Oh my god! Right. But they have Eldritch Blast.
All right. Next on the initiative is
Why won't you exit that?
back to yellow. Back to yellow. He's gonna try to. He clobbered you once. He just got this lady just ran around him. I'll do even odd. See who I attack. Odd. He's gonna swing at Justine. He's gonna take that drift globe and he's gonna try to smack you in the head with it.
The world's brightest sap.
Okay. What do I roll?
I'll give it a
Dodge.
50-50. Either attacks with his claws or the drift globe. Skylar, even or odd?
Even?
Okay, because I did roll a successful hit. So that'll be an even. Do you want to roll it?
Sure.
All right.
Even good you?
Even good me.
All right. What is the number?
2.
It's an even.
Even. All right. He swings with claws instead.
I'm trying, Justine.
Somehow he thinks that's preferable. I want to point that out to you.
They're not smart.
Oh, that is 12 points of damage to Justine's character.
Ouch.
And I need another Constitution saving throw against paralysis.
6. Nope.
6. You are paralyzed.
Again?
With your last word, say thank you to your teammate.
I'm sorry.
Greed. Greed is good.
Greed is high on this character.
All right. That's it for yellow. Vetter, it's back to you.
Now I'm going to chill touch this asshole.
Okay. Cool.
That's it. Okay. 9,
AC 14.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Okay. Okay, roll your D8. This is a 1, isn't it?
It's a lot.
It's a 1. It clips him as he stabs your teammate with his thickeningly
He
black
still can't
claws.
heal though.
He
so-
still can't heal, but still.
All right.
All right. That's all I got.
Sebastian.
Sebastian's looking at us like, what's wrong with these people? Alright. I have tried swinging a bunch of times. I am going to try something slightly different this time. This is the last spell slot I have.
Okay.
Said. I don't know if they're. Do I know if they're immune to psychic damage?
Would you like to make a bonus action knowledge check?
I would love to. What would knowledge what?
Knowledge religion.
Natural 20, total 25.
Natural 20. You learn that yes, they will take psychic damage. They're immune to charmed, exhausted, and poisoned.
Arm exhausted and poison. Alright. I did roll that. Shit, I hit the button already. Take the damage. What's it say? 8 points. Oh, not enough to kill it. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. What'd you cast on him?
Cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay. He does that, and I believe he immediately uses his reaction to run away.
If he gets a saving throw, it's 14.
14. Okay. That's an 11.
So wisdom 14 fails. Target was making wisdom on fail, so saving throw takes 3d6. I rolled a total of 8 because I suck. And must immediately use his reaction if available to move as far as the speed away from you as possible.
Okay, he is going to dash away from you to the far end of the wall. He also provokes an attack of opportunity when he does this.
From me?
From you. Because he
Excellent.
moves
Skilled sword,
out.
which
Yeah.
I'm now using one-handed.
What about Justine?
She's paralyzed.
Oh.
Remember that?
Never mind.
I've been a bunch of jumps in this for a while.
I just want Tony to know in particular that a couple years ago, I had a hip injury and I literally like paralyzed my left leg from my hip to my ankle. And it did not relieve for 3 weeks until they gave me lidocaine directly into the joint. So thanks for bringing that memory back.
What can I say? I'm here to make memories, Justine.
Yeah.
Make memories or bring memories back.
You know, as long as they're thinking of me, right? All right. Ray, speaking of thinking of me, what'd you get?
Don't take Matano, other people take a fuck yourself. Right. I rolled a 13 to hit. Do I have any bonus on this guy?
You're you're partially flanking with Justine, which gives you a
That's a
14.
14. I'll take it. I'm not stupid.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
9 from the blade, 8 from the spell, total 17. I think we got him.
Yep.
That gets him. You cast the spearing spell away from him. He dashes away, running away from you. As it does, his neck is right there. In slow motion, Hervé passes through his neck in one solid motion. His body makes it to the end of the room, but his head does not. It flops on the table.
You know, I know there was discussing some of the thing that we were going to talk about, but the rest of the descriptions are pretty good.
There we go.
All right, so he dropped. We have one left. That's blue, right?
Correct.
It's blue.
Are you done?
Okay, I've gone through my action. Uzula, you're up.
Okay.
To Uzula, she says, "Oh no, I surrender."
Okay.
You know what gold is?
Too late.
I had already rolled with a 16.
That'll hit.
Can I roll a per? She says it mid.
She says it
She says it as I'm swinging.
as the fire launches from your hand.
As
She
it
says,
launches,
"I know
okay.
where the gold is." As you see her head erupt in flame. Well, how much? She's almost dead, right?
I mean, she's got 7. There's a chance I don't kill
Oh,
her.
there's a chance you don't kill her.
There's a
Okay,
chance,
okay.
but okay.
It's a D10. All right, there's a chance you don't kill her.
A 1. She is not dead yet.
You light the remainder of her hair that was off, and
So
Scorching
I
top of her head.
stutter as I throw it, causing it to just kind of do the. And it's only this part of her hair, like right off the top. The sides are still there.
yeah, she says, "I know where the treasure is." Oh, shit. Burns her
You
hair.
did 1 point of damage.
I did 1 point of damage.
I love you so much right now. Leslie.
Right? No, your response rate should be do better.
I'm not sure.
But
You're right. It should have been. I just wanted to do that. That sucked.
for soliloquy, I will say. Sorry, I had this in my head. I will say. You think you'll be able to prove that?
Yes.
Insight? Do I
Yeah,
have bonus
an
action?
insight check. Yeah, you're right there.
10?
10. She could be telling the truth.
Or I could just kill you and find it myself.
Next on the initiative is Tamir. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a con save to not be paralyzed.
21.
21.
Nice.
At the end of your turn, you are no longer paralyzed.
Yay.
Next in the initiative is Blue. She says,
All right, I'll tell you the truth. The treasure was inside you all along.
She stands forward with her ghoulish hand.
That's legit.
I hate her so much.
That's a hit.
AC 15?
Yeah, I rolled a 16.
Oh, okay.
Who'd she hit?
Me.
You, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage.
Oh my gosh, you beat up.
And I need a con saving throw against paralysis.
No, 19?
19, it makes it.
Yeah.
Well, I have you with 5 hit points left. Is that correct?
I had temporary hit points. I'm at 12 hit points left.
Fantastic. Thank you for telling me what's going on.
Yep.
Okay. Next on initiative.
Same here.
Oh, no. That was the ghoul. It's
That was,
Jamal.
it's
So,
Jamal.
well,
Yeah.
Jamal,
Yeah.
my bad.
I was like, I can move now.
Well, I might as well stab away.
Hit her with the pointy end!
What's that movie where they see swing away and the aliens are in there? Signal? No.
I have no idea.
Signs.
Signs. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing I have in my brain. Swing away.
Now, I have to say, since you brought it up, signs,
Mm-hmm.
that aliens come to a planet that is like what
70% the thing that will kill them. Yes.
that is poor
And
project management.
even worse, they go to attack people. So they come here in spaceships, but they haven't invented like laser guns or guns. They just come naked. Like that's like a bunch of nudists going to attack. Like they have no weapons. It's just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Are we supposed to be shocked by? I've not
Okay.
seen this. The
Tony, I think your exact example is it's like a bunch of nudists deciding to go blackberry picking.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Also, they're horrifically tearing apart creatures that are made of water.
That's right. You know what? That makes sense. That makes sense. We just have hipster aliens. That's the plot.
There you go.
lines. All right. Hey, did you hit?
Yes, I did.
All right. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Let's see here. 7.
You dropped it.
7.
You did.
How do you finish her off?
Oh, oh well.
Wow.
I'm gonna stick it to her, huh?
Go ahead and flip back.
Never say that again.
You guys are out of combat.
I know. Lord Pomperdickle,
Yes.
yeah, gave me a gold for my fun pun. So I'm gonna search her body. I'm gonna start searching the bodies.
Yeah, I'm gonna help search
I
bodies.
assume they've got monies.
I'm closing the door
Okay.
and looking at Tamir and saying, can you fix the tape over here?
Yes.
Okay.
If we're gonna stay in this room, it might be best to have the door look like it's not been opened and do a long rest here.
We can't do a long rest.
I don't
We
know
have-
if I can make
Huh?
We can't do a long rest. We have literally like less than an hour before we have to be at the funeral. The funeral, because
You're the most beat up party I've been in a long time, and it's awesome.
right, but the 6:30 is what we
and I don't
started.
think I can fix the tape.
From the inside.
So how long?
This fight was minutes.
Okay, so it's like 6:40 with the conversation and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's only 6:40. We have like 50 minutes still before we have to be down in the garden.
Okay. You're right.
Uh,
Do you guys want to take time searching this room then?
Oh yeah.
yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay. You guys search the room. You guys are able to find coinage on their bodies. These are nobles. They did have a good amount of money on them. They had 100. Well, technically, you already have one of the gold pieces. They have 99 gold pieces on them, which is a fair amount of money in copperage.
Right.
I believe that's like 9,900 copper pieces.
Yeah.
Together.
And then
Yeah.
Anything else in the room?
It's most things I won't describe.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. There's yeah.
Nope, I don't.
Yep.
Great.
All right.
Sebastian will start using Mage Hand because it's that and Prestidigitation, all I got left. So I'm going to use them to the best of my ability. Mage Hand to clean up as much as I can, and Prestidigitation the rest of it, just to clean up the room. Because this room is disgusting.
It's true.
Oh, look, it's a body part.
You know what's even funny? Like this room does come with a disclaimer that says horrific consequences. Yeah, that's weird. That's good though. Good reminder.
Okay.
Okay. All right. You guys are able to rest here for a short amount of time. Is the next scene we're going to the funeral?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably, yeah.
So a short rest here, and then the funeral. Is that
If you guys want to, is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys have any hit die left to be able to roll?
No, but I'm gonna start by drinking a potion of healing.
Okay, go for it.
I have one die left because I hadn't been taking that much damage prior to now.
Yeah.
I'm rolling one. I'm also using the song for anybody getting dice back, get an extra d6.
Yeah.
Awesome, because I'm also doing that. I had one left. Then I get a d6.
D6 roll. Sorry.
I heard that.
I'm fully healed.
All right, so make sure you get this. Better, you're at 0 damage.
0 damage, plus 4 actually right now because my temp.
Okay. Keep track of your independent stuff on your own, because I'll ask you for it, okay?
I'm sorry, Ray. What was the bonus there?
A d6.
A d6.
I'm down 10.
I'm gonna use that short rest.
Oh, that gave me back 2. I'm at 27 out of 44.
You only healed 4 points? Oh, you're 20, you healed 6 points. Got it.
Used a potion of healing.
You know those are D8s instead of D4s, right?
I did.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That's why I'm full health.
And use those. I have you down 28, and you have 12 hit points at the moment.
Yep. I'm gonna shift to get my extra temporary back, and I rolled another d6, so I'm 31 out of 40. I'm down 9.
Down 9.
Yeah.
Got it. So the most wounded person in the party is me. That's sad. Nope, it's Tamir.
What do you all have for health?
I'm at 27 out of 44.
All right. You know what? We have a few people that are hurt, so I'm gonna do mass cure wounds.
Yeah.
When does that thing recharge?
Dawn. How many?
Which hasn't happened yet, has it?
Oh, it did.
It did,
Oh,
but this
right.
puts me down to 3 charges.
Ooh, we're gonna need a long rest.
That's
I
3D8.
don't know that I would do that. I'll be honest. I don't know that I would do that.
It's just in case something bad. What? I think if something bad happens at the funeral.
There's only 3 of us that are wounded.
But-
Only 3 out of the 5 of us need hit points.
But if you
Yeah.
Can you do better by doing 3 individual CLWs?
Yeah. It's
Okay,
1
well,
charge per.
Right. That'll leave you with how many if you do 3?
Oh, up to 4th level. I can do up to a 4th level with just 1 charge. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
It is better use.
no, that's that. No.
That's what it says on the thing.
I'm gonna take a look right now.
Cure wounds, 1 charge per. Per spell level up to 4th.
Yeah, up to 4th level.
Okay.
Yeah, I read that one very thoroughly. That's
Okay. Nope. That's okay.
When the ST says, no, this time I actually read the whole thing.
All right. So starting with 1 person.
okay.
Who's the most wounded?
Tamir.
Tamir.
Tamir's the most. She's 17 down. Then the next one would be me and Oozle pretty much tie. I'm down 10. She's down 9.
2d8 at first level.
First level 20.
11, 12, 13, 14. It's 2d8 plus 4, right?
So whatever your casting modifier is. So that'd be a 3.
Plus 3. Okay. 11, 12, 14 on the first heal.
Okay, Justine, you're down 3. Stop there.
All right. And then the next person on the list.
You're doing those at lower levels because we're
Yeah, I'm only doing one.
okay.
12, 13, 14, 15.
I put 0 down, and Uzla is down 9. So we can get her 6.
Hold it. Or that, yeah, either way is fine. I'm okay
Unless
with
somebody
it.
has a healing potion.
I have a healing potion, but I'm okay. Like I feel like down 9 is fine.
Okay, if you're okay with being
Yeah.
down 9, then I'll.
So you only burn 2 charges. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Tony,
Yep.
if I have an extra moment, you mentioned one of these guys is wearing a heavy leather coat. Will it serve as a leather armor or even to give me a one shot?
Yes. It's considered just leather armor. It's not studded, just leather armor.
With my leatherworking tools, can I assist in making it studded?
That's that's a
That's a
lot.
great
It's a
question.
lot of work because studded leather has like bobs in it.
Right.
Would anyone mind if I borrow this disgusting coat?
I don't think
No,
you
go
can.
right ahead.
So
I
it,
will prestidigitation the crap out of it to make sure it's clean.
okay, it's that giant leather pompadour coat. So you have this giant red leather pompadour coat that you.
So it looked like a reddened version of Silent Bob. Thanks, I appreciate that.
There you go. That's exactly what I'm going for.
And I'm going to prestidigitation myself.
Okay. You guys are all cleaned.
I'm going to. That can affect your smell and taste, can't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to smell like flowers, but taste like piss. So if something tries to bite me.
There's a small group of people who will like that.
That's you know what? Yeah, great. That's a life choice. You've made a life choice.
You know what? Hey, Badger.
Okay.
Also, the next ghoul that tries to bite me is really not going to like it.
Have you ever been around a badger?
Oh, they smell horrible.
They're horrifying.
Okay. So the next scene we have is you guys are going to migrate to the funeral scene. All right.
There we go.
Okay, it's 10 o'clock. You guys okay without taking a break or?
I
Ray,
can
do you need
use a refill
more
of
tea?
a drink. Yeah, I was going to refill my tea.
So 5 minutes?
Okay, yeah. Let's take a 5-minute break and then we will pick up at the funeral.
Tony, did I show you the cup that Justine got me for Christmas a couple years ago?
No.
Okay. You don't need to go anywhere.
What's it say? Oh,
Nothing needs to be
I love
done.
that.
You're fine.
Oh yeah.
It makes me happy.
I have turned off the background music and the "We Are Right Back" sign. Okay, we are back. All right, you all make it early to the funeral.
Yes.
You guys are the second to arrive. Currently here already is Richard the Lionhearted. Three of his Midodranian Wolf Clan mercenaries are in the back in attendance. They have shovels. It looks like they have maybe helped already dig the hole. There are several hobgoblin and bugbear servants around here. There seems to be 3 distinct tables set up off to the side, with food and wine and other and some flowers and plates. A hole has been dug into the ground. There is a plank of wood that has been set out. The body has been put on top of the wood, and there are flowers piled all around the body and on top of it, only leaving the head exposed. The rest of it is in a revered position. Looks like it might have been bound with twine to hold it in place, and they're just covered in tons of flowers. But held there by a plank of wood on top of, it looks like they're just going to lower her into a hole that has been dug 6 feet down. There is a mural of an angel that looks like it has been lifted out of some other place and put here as the bottom is kind of dirtied out. And looks like they haven't quite placed it yet, but it's off to the side. And currently there is a servant that is busy with a chisel around the face of it, chiseling in her name, Claudia, Janet, Amber, and it's like trying to chisel in some stuff below, but having some trouble doing it. But furiously doing such. Outside of that, there is a tent that is set up off to the side. And yeah, that's all that's here right now. Is there anything you guys want to do?
I mean, if I see Richard, I'm going to go up to him. And
Okay.
is he talking to anybody, or is he just kind of...
Standing there stoic. He is not currently in his armor. He is dressed in finery. His lion head is obviously more exposed now. You can see like parts of his neck isn't covered by his mane. He does have his sword off on his well, he'd have to have it on his back. It's a great sword. It's all the way back there, but it looks like it's held off. No, he wouldn't even wear it. He would have one of his Nidodranian Wolf Clan hold on the sword. He would not dare bring a weapon to a funeral.
I was going to ask that. He came armed to a funeral.
He did not. His weapon is off to the side, being held by one of his guards, or by one of his pirate crew. So, you guys walk up, and I'll say you come across over the hill, and it took you about 30. It took you about you timed it, but it took you longer to get here, and like being maybe worried, you probably had to huff it because it took 30 minutes to walk.
Okay, so would you say
Goodness
it's
gracious.
7:45?
Wow.
7:45.
Okay.
Like you guys walk like, oh, it's just gonna be just around the corner, and then you just realize this place is the size of a forest. It's not supposed to be. It's a mile away.
When we see... Oh, shit. Okay, so when she sees that he is not armed, because she's got a couple of daggers, but that's really it, other than like a quarterstaff that she'll use as a walking staff in this situation. But she'll tuck her daggers like away.
Okay.
Roll me sleight of hand check to hide the weaponry.
It's gonna be 11.
Okay.
She's not trying to hide the fact that she's hiding them. She's just putting them away.
You tucked them away. It's fine. You
Okay.
feel like they've been tucked away.
Um.
Okay.
see something else. Go ahead.
Is the graveyard funeral inside the forest, or is it on?
At the edge.
Okay.
You could see, and by the edge I mean like 100 yards away is the start of the forest.
Okay, and to get there, did we go through a forest, or is it?
No, there is a walking path all the way there.
Okay,
From the description, you thought the walking path would only be like not very far away, but then you realize it's huge in here. It is magically huge. This place should be maybe 100 yards long at best. You've walked a mile. It is a ways, and this is apparently not very far into. And it's kind of weird because you look overhead and you see the skyline, right? Not the skyline. You see like the overhanging glass ceiling. It doesn't move very much as you guys are walking. So
On the trip there, I'm sorry, I'm gonna interrupt you.
no, you're fine. You are where the brown dot is on that map, and that's about a mile's distance of travel.
That's a mile?
That's a mile.
Goodness.
So what you, oh my god, that's,
It is bigger on the inside here.
It's like Disney's Animal Kingdom Hotel.
So every 7 spaces is a mile in here. Just about. That's what that shows me.
Mm-hmm.
As we come over the hill and as I'm walking down, stashing away my weapons, whenever I notice that Richard sees us, I will wave and head in his direction.
Okay. You wave and head in this direction. Anything else? Anyone else doing anything during this time?
I'm turning the coat black, well, dark gray.
Okay.
Precision.
Coat is now
The red is
dark.
not appropriate.
Okay. Nobody else? Okay.
I'll change the colors of my coat from the red and gold that it is, the green, red, and gold
Mm-hmm.
that I have, to the colors of the house.
Okay.
So my entire outfit is of the colors of the house,
That's red and
Using-
gold.
red and gold.
Okay.
Using prestidigitation.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. All right.
can I kind of try and, I guess, I'm trying to try to be kind of non-conspicuous.
Yeah. Roll me a, if you're trying to kind of blend in, roll me a, it's hiding in plain sight, so roll me a sleight of hand check, right?
being inconspicuous.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to.
Either that or deception. Both are valid. Either you're physically doing it by like kind of just being out of sight, or you're doing it by deceiving and just kind of giving off a persona. Whichever one you think is more appropriate.
So I'm sorry, sleight of hand or
Sleight of hand or deception. Because either I'm going to contest eventually by insight or by perception.
okay. I'll use deception.
Deception. Okay.
Ooh, 21.
21. You, like a changeling, a social changeling, put on a demeanor that looks like you can be looked over. Okay. Very good.
I'll go up to Richard and
Okay.
unless anybody else has anything else they want to do on the way up.
Actually, I'm going to use you as a shield, so you do your stuff first and come back to me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll walk with her.
Okay.
You are the walking circus, and I will.
Yep,
It is
exactly.
prestidigitation. I change her.
Go
clothing
be the
colors
distraction.
Okay, you do that?
Yeah.
I 100% do not notice that you do that.
Okay.
So, because I'm focused on Richard, And so I don't notice that he has changed the color of my clothes. You know what? It's probably something you've done often enough. I
Yeah.
don't even think about it.
Keep in mind, Skylar, precipitation, you can only keep up 3 continuous effects, so I'm guessing you don't smell it, you don't taste like pee anymore?
I don't taste like
Okay.
piss.
Keep in mind, precipitation can do 3 things at once, but only
Yep.
3 things at once. Alright.
So I'll go up to Richard. Looks like we made it in time. They was a lot longer of a trek than I expected, but I'm glad we made it. Any specific place you would like us to sit? Sorry we didn't.
Yeah, he interrupts you rudely.
She
Yes,
keeps
of
rambling.
course.
So yeah.
You exist. There are 3 tables. The rightmost is for direct family of her. Her brothers, her sisters, her fathers.
Of course.
The middle is for all cousins. And the last one is for all the bastards. You could have a seat at the kids' table. Appreciate it.
Sure. Is there anything we can do for you in your time of loss?
Sadly grieving right now. A horrible and terrible tragedy it is to watch one of our cousins perish.
You've heard
Can I get
wonderful
an insight on that one?
Yeah, roll me an
I'm
insight.
trying to tell whether or not he's the reason that Ogre went after her.
Oh, snap.
He was in the room next door.
Yeah, you watched it happen.
Right. You got the bit. You got the.
Oh, snap.
15.
The band?
Where is it? 14.
14. Okay. Give me a second. I have to pull up a sheet. Alright, Richard, where are you? Richard Amber, I choose you! Ah, there we go. Okay. That is his charisma. He is a strange face to he's tough to read. Normally you're used to reading bestial faces. You're from Netatron.
Yeah.
This is a human that's been turned into essentially a Netatronian. So he has human feature. He does human expressions on an animal face, which throws you off. You're just not able to read him. Much higher.
That's fine.
Well, everyone else will be here soon. Oh, there comes one already. Looks over the hill, and there is a monkey in a tuxedo who is just kind of coming over this way. And it's not a human that's a monkey, it looks like an actual monkey.
Regular sized monkey
Like a
or
regular size monkey. And just kind of takes a seat at the kids' table. Just kind of has a seat. And then he pulls out a mirror and just starts pointing it in directions.
I don't remember what I was asking later, so I'm just gonna go back to. Okay.
You might have been asking, he just interrupted you. Maybe it's.
Oh no, he
off.
absolutely did.
Yeah.
But she was right. Okay. So she'll say, "Oh, okay, cool. We'll go over there. You said this place was, how do you phrase it? Hold on, please. Little notes. Essentially, this was a sanctuary place or a safe place. So is this safe place for just today or just until after the funeral?
I can guarantee your safety during the funeral
Sure.
and on the walk back. Once she has been laid to rest, then I can't speak for the rest of this area. I do know that the wild hunt has been called off. So you don't have to worry about.
Overall, huh?
You would not have to worry about so many family members. Oh God. Andrew David Amber for today. That's what he says. Andrew, David, Amber, Ray, your character would know that that is the nephew of Janet.
Okay.
At that point, Uzula, not turning her back on Richard, will give a slight bow of her head and back away.
Okay. As the name Andrew is uttered and you start backing away, you hear a rumbling in the distance. A black goat riding an elk, followed by 5 boars. Wild boars that snarl and whinny, or it's called whinny or squeal.
Squeal.
Well,
That squeal. Eventually ride up. As they do, this black goat with white horns gets off of the elk and throws the reins to the side. As it does, he takes a black sword off of his belt, drops it, and a black bow off of him. And he does this while walking. He just dropping these items. The black bow off of his shoulders and drops it. And long black arrows like spears off his shoulder and drops them to the ground. He walks forward, still in a breastplate armor, but goat-like feet and hooves, and walks forward. The boars begin to morph and change into a humanoid boar-like person, almost an Edadrorian in look, but more boorish. And they pick up his things and kind of go off to the side. He goes right up to the nearest person. Who would be closest to him on the path between him and Richard? Because I know you guys are in the in-between. So who is in the backmost position? That is not your character, because you are being able to be ignored.
It's you or me. I'm happy to take it, but I was going to do something, so.
Okay, I'll take it. That's fine.
Okay.
Tony, just so you know, what I'm trying to do is use detect magic to make sure that's Janet.
Detect magic. Yes, that is Janet. I will give you that. That is Janet that is there.
If there were any different magical resonances, we checked hers earlier. Just want to make sure that we knew that.
Yeah.
But I'd like to be bearing someone alive that he doesn't want.
Mm-hmm. As the goat stomps forward, it stomps up to your character first, to Tamir, and it says, Where's my aunt?
Janet?
Damn it! It's Janet! It's my aunt!
That way.
And it just kind of walks off away from you.
He really is boorish.
In the way of Richard. And he begins to argue with Richard loudly. Mostly just old family drama. Sebastian, you are aware of Andrew and Richard do not get along. They are both cousins to each other, right? Because Richard is of the next younger generation, right below Janet. So Richard is her second cousin, which makes it his first cousin. And they're just arguing. It's old business. You do know Andrew David Amber. He is he's not a soldier, right?
Is it the boar or the monkey?
This is the goat. Sorry, that was a goat that walked up to her.
I'm so sorry. I thought it was a boar.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you learn that this black goat in this black breastplate is Andrew David Amber. He is a consummate huntsman, right? Obsessed with hunting. If he's not in the field, it's just one of those people that just has to hunt all the time. Joined the Ranger Corps early on, and he there are rumors that he is obsessed with hunting to the point where he is known to hunt the wildest of game, specifically the long pig, is what he's been rumored to hunt in the past, which the family has paid to get rid of this rumor a few times. Long pig being a pseudonym for people.
Yes. Yes, long pork. Gotcha.
Okay, it's your guys'
I will
scene.
share the information quietly with Tamir and Mellis if they're assuming I can find Mellis. You want to be noticed, but I'm not sure that included us, so I want to double check. Assuming Mellis is nearby, he'll hear it too.
Oh, he's just being socially.
Okay, so he didn't like obfuscate.
He's not obfuscating. He's just socially being. Oh, don't look at me.
Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here. I'm the ignorable one. Yeah, I get it.
Okay. All right.
Now,
It's your guys' scene at this point. They're just arguing with each other.
a couple of questions. So you said that he had some black arrows.
Long, familiar black arrows,
Like-
size of spears.
Would that have been the one that shot the deer?
The guy with the horse guy?
The
Yeah.
horse-headed guy.
Yeah, that looks. That's that same arrow. It's a very distinctive. Like arrows aren't supposed to be that big or that long.
And his hoofs. Would I be able to tell if it was about the same size as the hoof prints in the carpet?
They're smaller. They're smaller, not the
Okay.
same hoofs.
Good thinking. Good thinking.
I'm actually gonna. I'm not exactly going back. I'm gonna kind of stand around and be social with whoever comes through.
Okay.
I'm also keeping an ear out, listening to that argument because I want to see if I can pick up anything that might be interesting or useful.
No perception check needed. They are loud. Andrew is essentially accusing Richard of engineering his mother's demise.
Wow.
Okay.
He had always hated her. She had rebuffed him at one point. That he had been planning on trying to marry her, and the family wouldn't allow it because they're first cousins. Or no, they're second cousins, which is still yuck.
Quite a bit too close.
He
Yeah.
calls Richard a lot of hurtful things. Richard instead calls him a fool, a hunter of the long pig, that at least he does it in military sport against the enemy, not, blah, blah, blah. Both of them accusing each other of becoming the beast in which they were accused of being in life, that kind of thing.
Okay.
It goes on for about a solid 5 minutes. Do you guys do anything during that time before the next person arrives?
I'll go talk to the monkey.
Okay. You go up to a monkey. The monkey points the mirror at you.
Hi. It's a fancy mirror. Is it a fancy mirror?
It is a fancy mirror.
It is a fancy mirror.
You hear the skull next to you goes.
Jimbo, do you want to go with the monkey?
Clack clack.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I hold him up a little bit. He doesn't want to go. He said he wants to go with me though. No. Is there anything reflecting back in the mirrors or just my?
Make me a perception check.
I would have loved to see Tony morph a monkey.
Right? Right?
10.
10. The mirror's moving too much, right? The
Yeah.
monkey's just all over the place with the mirror.
Right.
He keeps on like thrusting his hand at your face.
I step back and stand up. That's kind of rude. It, no, no, thank you. Kimbo, do you know this monkey?
Black.
Did you used to own, like out of the corner of my, did you used to own this monkey?
Black. Clack.
He's having a monkey?
I will see. I'll look at the monkey. Do you want to come with us? Is it insight? Yes or no?
Huh?
Is it possible to get behind the monkey to see what the mirror is showing?
Yes. Go ahead and make a perception check. Make me an insight check with disadvantage because this is a monkey.
But I'm like Port Badger, so like I relate.
Inside check with disadvantage. Okay.
No. That's
That's
for her.
me.
You get to make a straight perception check.
Okay, I was looking away. I'm sorry, that's my bad.
Okay.
Ooh, 17.
24 perception.
24 perception. Ray, you see 2 red eyes in the mirror. Someone is using that mirror as a scrying piece to see into the gathering. 17. With this, definitively, this is just a monkey who has had some training. But this is literally, this isn't a man turned into a monkey. You're convinced this is not like some magical intelligent monkey. This is a real monkey that has maybe had people training. And the monkey is probably looking at something that looks familiar to it. I will give you that. You think the monkey, like, it wants that. Like, it thinks that that's its over anything else here. But this is not, like, he doesn't know the words you're saying.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on to Jimothy, like make sure I keep him close
Right.
because he doesn't want to go with the monkey.
Right.
Do you want to be free, monkey? Do you want to go in the forest? I can take the mirror if you want to go.
It hoots at you a couple times. As a little monkey does not speak English.
Looking for a nod or a shake.
100%. This is just a monkey.
That doesn't stop her from continuing this conversation.
Motivation to take a level of druid and learn to speak with animals. Gotcha.
She's not gonna do that, but she is gonna continue this conversation.
I actually.
How tightly is this monkey holding this mirror?
Pretty loosely, actually. It's kind of like flinging all over the place.
Could a mage hand remove it?
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Because what the
In
hell?
all fairness, I'm distracting the shit out of this monkey.
That's why it's a straight.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
No.
I missed the mirror.
You
With a big
missed-
hand. That sucks.
Yeah, you miss the mirror completely. This mage hand is good for like grabbing stuff and moving it. This monkey is flinging this mirror all over the place. Whoever is trying to look through this mirror is going to have a tough time.
Okay. Well, that was a good time to roll a 1, especially.
By this time, the next person arrives. Who arrives next? Charles and Claude. A man with a wolf head and an old man that looks very unkept are walking down. You don't know who the man with the wolf head is, as does not match his normal description. And this other guy is a second cousin. Is it a younger cousin? A second cousin.
Do you have the timer going while you're doing this?
No. Charles, the younger one, Ray's character will be able to know is Charles Amber. Charles Amber.
I'm not coming over, Tony. I apologize. I'm picking it up real quick. I'm over on the floor. I am listening.
Okay, no. You're fine. Charles Amber is the second cousin. And he is,
Second cousin to Janet.
yes, second cousin to Janet. Yes, and he looks he looks like a younger man that has had way too much stress. This guy's 25, but he looks like he's 45. What goatee he has is shock white. He has eyes as if he hasn't slept for weeks, wrinkles all over his face from worry. And his head darts back and forth as if looking for assassins that aren't there. He avoids all of you and sits about 40 yards away from the entirety of the funeral, holding a flower in his right hand. The man that has the wolf head walks up and sits on the right side and just starts panting like a dog in the middle of the day, but is a humanoid person with a wolf head.
Is the flower that he's holding is an intelligent flower?
No, it does appear to be just like a normal rose.
Can I kind of go around the people that are there arriving and kind of look for anything kind of interesting or out of place?
Sure. Go ahead and make me a insight check on which one you want to do, Claude, or you want to do Charles or the wolf-headed guy.
Yeah, say Charles. I guess.
Okay. Go ahead and make a make me an investigation check. Sounds fair.
Investigation. Okay. Oh. It's 20.
On his right hand, you see an ornate ring that resonates with power. And you notice, even from this distance, it has a gem for each school of magic. With 19, you've seen this type of ring before. This is a ring of spell turning. Very rare, very powerful mage ring that is used to counter magic. Occasionally holds it in his hand. Additionally, he has a couple arcane wards, and he has like a little bead that you didn't see before. You really had to look, that just floats around his head. He is definitely a wizard of some kind, a dedicated spellcaster.
And he isn't in any sort of animal form or
Nope. Nope. He just looks like he's like a 25-year-old man that looks like in his 40s. Looks like that.
Aw,
He looks terrible for a 25-year-old man.
dude needs a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
I'm going to kind of casually approach the other members here, and probably you, because you seem to know about things, and say that I noticed this ring and that it seems to be powerful magic ring.
I look at it.
I'll give you this. That ring could clear your debt. It's an expensive ring. Wizard would sell his tower for that ring. Depending on how many charges it has. Anyway, to note that. Next to show up is an old Isabel Amber. Jesus, sorry. I had to keep flipping to all these people. Isabel Amber. A 40-year-old woman walks up. She is wearing a beautiful, more of a gypsy style clothing. She has and as she's walking around, she just seems to be messing with a deck of ornate cards in her hand as she walks in. Ray's character will know her as Isabel Amber. She is the older cousin of Janet. Ray's character knows her to be a powerful diviner. She is a diviner of great power. She's a dedicated wizard, and she is known as a good fortune teller. She would go out and she would tell fortunes and whatnot to nobility. The other one that shows up, two more people show up. The last two to show up is she looks like a spellcaster too. Those cards look expensive. Possibly magical cards. The last two to show up is the most important. William Amber, Janet's father, shows up. An old man. William was older than your guys' father, Stephen. William is a good 75 years old. He has a walking stick, and he is slowly making his way over the hill with the walking stick. There's another younger man beside him, Gaston Amber, her son. A young man, Gaston, but without a doubt, of all the people here, absolutely mad. He looks like, the picture looks exactly like the Charles Manson. A young Charles Manson, but still Charles Manson. The guy looks insane. He acts insane. Currently, the father, William Amber, is using a magical leash. As he walks around, he seems to be perfectly fine for a minute, and all of a sudden he lunges for somebody. And William pulls and keeps Gaston from lunging out. Gaston suddenly seems like he comes back to his senses, shakes his head. He's, "Oh, sorry, I thought you were the moon, trying to eat my cheese. Away from my cheese, you." And he points at a tree, and he walks back towards the adults' table. Of anyone here, Gaston looks the most unstable. Ray, Stefan,
looks particularly stable, though, do they?
none of them do. So he is the less stable of all of them. Ray, to your character, that's the saddest one. Gaston was known to be a quiet boy. He was known to be sane. He was a mood mage. He was known to which are very similar to psychiatrists, right? He was a very stable young man. Had just come back from a long stay at L, and had just finished graduating from the college in L, which is called I forgot the name of it. It'll come back to me later. It's not important right now. Anyway,
Not Laurel.
yes, Laurel.
Laurel.
Oh, Laurel.
Okay.
All right, one second.
To note, Richard is here, her second cousin. Andrew David Amber, the goat-headed guy, her nephew. Charles Amber, her second cousin. The wolf-headed guy who you now learn is Claude Amber, her younger cousin. Isabel Amber, her older cousin. A monkey in a suit. Who's probably not anyone's cousin.
It's someone's uncle.
There is William Amber, the father of Janet, and her son, Gaston Amber, who at times knows he's here, and you see moments of clarity in his eyes. But then the rolling cloud of madness washes over him, and he doesn't even know who he is or where he is. The rest of the family seems to be babying Gaston. They're just watching him, keeping hands away, but kind of just keeping an eye. Every once in a while, somebody will just raise up a hand and counterspell something. That is the only real sense of tension right now is from Gaston.
Quick question. Claude is a what relative?
Claude Amber with the wolf head is the younger cousin.
Younger cousin.
Younger
Still
cousin.
the same level. Okay.
Same
younger
level.
Cousin.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's cause a little maybe chaos. I really don't like him.
Okay.
I'm gonna message Andrew. Cast message to Andrew.
Which one's Andrew?
Wild Hunt.
Andrew, the Wild Hunt cat. Sure.
I'm gonna say in the I'm gonna tell him the troll that killed her was found right outside of
Richard's room.
Richard's room, sleeping peacefully while he was in a room adjacent.
Okay. We're gonna make a deception check.
That's not a lie.
It's not a lie, but you're
No.
trying to goat him, which is deception because you're trying
Alright,
to
that's
manipulate his emotions.
I take it, Sailor. Get him.
Get him, Skylar.
18.
That's your plan.
Okay. Get an 18. You message him that.
I see it.
He's able to reply back to message.
Yes.
Telling me something I already know. I will not be provoked today. None of this gathering, but the Wild Hunt will come.
I wanted
Richard soon.
to let you know. I'll cast it again. I wanted to let you know because me and mine were the one that killed that beast.
Make a persuasion check.
Good move, Skylar.
$15.
15. One minor boon. Name it now. My God.
Free passage through here for my party.
Once the Wild Hunt will come, and once it will let you pass.
Done.
You have one free pass. If I see you twice. And it makes a weird noise at the end of it. At you.
So I can do a goat noise?
And that's the closest that I can do is a pig squeal. So yeah.
Just a scream.
You don't need to do that on stream.
Yeah.
As people are arriving,
Yep.
I'm gonna go, Kenny, do you know them? And she's like out of the side of her mouth to Kenny.
A double click to all of
To
them.
all of them?
Except for Richard. Yeah, one click to that guy.
Oh, okay. But we knew
Yeah.
that one already.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, the only one that he's made any passing motion towards is the monkey. Seems to know the monkey.
Who was that?
I'm talking to the puppet.
Gotcha.
So once I figure that out, or after people stop arriving, I'll say, Do you know who the monkey belongs to?
Click.
Your uncle?
Click.
Your father?
Click. Click.
Your mother?
He's just gonna keep clicking.
She's gonna continue the whole like.
I know who the monkey belongs to. I don't think it's gonna be one of your guesses.
Oh,
You go through an entire familiar relationship.
yeah. I go through the whole. Give it your best buddy.
Here, I'll give you a chance. You don't guess it.
Okay.
I really.
No. That's fair.
Once you know who it is, you'll be like, oh yeah. Okay.
That's not gonna stop her.
Oh, I
Okay.
agree. This is a good background noise.
So while she's sitting at the
Third
table,
cousin? What about a monkey that you knew from another monkey?
was it your monkey's uncle? Like this is what you guys see her sitting with the puppet next to her head, moving around. That's how she's spending her time.
And for a brief moment, Gaston does not look like the crazy one. Eventually, soon thereafter, William Amber, the father of Janet, steps up to the grave and beckons others towards him. Out of anyone here, William looks the sanest. He doesn't seem crazy. Which, to you, Stefan, seems a little strange because something you knew about William was dementia was starting to kick in early for him. It doesn't seem to be there now. William says, "Thank you, everyone, for coming. I had 2 children, and it is a father's worst nightmare that you outlive them. I survived my wife, Odette, my daughter, Jenna, her husband, Yevis, good man, scholarly fellow. And of course, my most beautiful and wonderful Jenna. She had golden hair like her mother, Odette. And her mother's temperament, bless her so. But time catches us all. Even my bastard brother Stefan. Time caught him as well as we're all aware. All of us are caught in Stefan's mistake here. You could almost say I'm surrounded by Stefan's mistakes. Magical, mortal. Janet shouldn't be in this hole. Stefan's line should be. He spits on the ground and looks at Richard and Charles. Yeah, he looks at Richard and Charles. Specifically. My daughter's dead. I hope you all join us soon. With that, he casts teleport, and he's gone.
I don't think we're looking for tea to be spilled. Dang.
Wow.
A couple of the people look like they were about to get up to say something, and then after that, they're just kind of like, no, they just sit back down. Like Charles just kind of like just takes a letter. He looks like he was about to read. He just folds it over and just puts it back in his pocket. It's awkward. No one says anything. Do any of you stand up and say anything?
I'm gonna nudge Rain's
I
character.
knew. Yeah, I knew her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Out of anyone in the family, she was the Mother Teresa. She was without sin.
I whisper to your ear. You messed up a little.
Yeah, what
Oh boy.
that teleported
William.
William.
Yeah.
Was he the one that was holding the leash on the?
On
Did-
Gaston?
Yeah.
The Gaston is leashless right now.
Okay, but he didn't teleport with them.
No.
Okay.
No. Gaston is carrying conversation with some grass right now.
Okay.
It's not intelligent grass.
I know who he is. He's perfectly safe. We just have to go into his mind palace and pull him out. It's fine.
Sebastian will stand up and walk forward because I'm an idiot.
Okay.
I am not going for performance. I'm not even going for persuasion. He's just up there talking. If things happen, when you open it, let me know.
No. Go ahead. What does your character say?
No one is actually dead until the ripples they send into the world burn away. Janet created waves. For kindness, for generosity, for acceptance of all of us as members of her family. It is an honor to have known her. For people who love deeply have no fear of death. Anything else done?
Ray?
Yes, sir.
As you finish talking, the ghost of Janet says,
Whoa, shit, what did I do?
she turns and she looks at all of her family. Her eyes are very sad. At all of them. They linger on Gaston for a moment. A ghostly tear runs down her face. She turns back to you, Stefan. She says, "You're the only one who never asked anything of me. Thank you for being kind." Her ghost disappears. As you
To
feel...
Sebastian or Stefan?
Sorry, Sebastian. Sorry.
It's like, are you daddy this whole time?
As she disappears, you feel her soul move on to wherever that next place is. Ray, roll me a d6.
Three.
Your constitution score is permanently increased by 1.
Okay, how do I do that?
I'll raise it. Fine.
Thank you.
I will raise it as other modifier. There you go.
Refreshing too.
Okay. With that, the body is lowered. And everyone just leaves afterwards. Some people were here, obviously, as an obligation. Some people were here not because of her death, but their desire for hatred and more. Some people were here just for greed, social greed. But at least one person was here for kindness. And with there, I'll end the session. You guys are there. All right. I will stop recording and see you guys in episode 8.
Quick
Yes.
question. At what time-wise, where are we at?
The funeral was an hour.
Okay.
I would say
Before we wrap, can I ask if the party wants to get a long rest, and if so, where do you want to do it, or do you want to start next game?
yeah. Where do you guys want to take your long rest at? You guys do have an escort back to to the west wing.
Room 14 has been kind of our go-to. That's where we fought the little time coppers.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we want to continue to use that just as a standard base.
You know what? It's at the top of the stairs. It's farther away from in the hallway, but it's not bad. Let's use that.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Sounds good. I will prepare the XP. After you guys add the XP, definitely feel free to long rest. You guys will have a free long rest. I will probably start next game with an interlude dice. Right, see if anything exciting or fun happens. But good job, guys. Good job. I wasn't sure anyone was going to say anything nice at her funeral. First one to say something nice got the free stat.
Nice.
So that was the
Nice.
yeah.
Very cool.
You told the bard to say something. I'm like,
Yeah, I was like, no,
Oh my
Lauren's going to say something, but I don't think the rest of us really, at least you had some connection.
Yeah, my character had no connection, so he wasn't gonna say
I
anything.
would,
Well, it's funny if you said something bad, you lose the stat.
I would,
Well, and I could have said something, but it probably would have been wacky. So, well
Yeah.
done.
say, if you hadn't said anything, I was gonna go up and make a bed of flowers, but that's all I could do.
You could still do that. She's in the ground now. You can still make a bed of flowers.
Sure, before we leave, I'll go up and as she's like covered,
Yeah.
bed of flowers on
Bed
top.
of flowers on top.
Bed of
Sounds
flowers
good.
on top. Sure.
I'm going to hit the long rest button unless you tell me not to.
Go ahead and hit the long rest button. You're fine doing that. The interlude we will roll won't be a combat interlude. But yeah, I will prepare the XP. You guys discover 2 rooms. You got 3 role play points. You guys passed 2 social encounters, 1 easy, 1 medium. You guys found 1 trap. You fought 5 CR1 ghouls. And you did 1 skill jump.
0-1.
We did not do well.
Yeah.
We rolled like crap.
Yeah, and then there was 5 of them, right? Oddly enough, in 5e, it's actually more lower level monsters. It's harder to beat than 1 higher level monster. It's there's a weird economy of actions that kind of happens. But I promise never to roll more than 5 bad guys in 1C because once you do more than 5, it gets really bad. And 5 is my super max. I'll know. Yeah, you don't want to be running 200 goblins. That would just be stupid.
So what you just said is if you walk into a room and there's 7 people in it, they're not going to attack.
Ooh, clever.
They'll just take turns.
Now you found that cousin next.
They tap out.
Yeah, they tap
They
out.
tap out.
They tap out, and another guy just gets into the ring.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
brings his chair with him.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah, I'll see you. That'll be an interlude. That sounds like a good one. All right. Episode 8. All right. I'll see you guys there.